What is up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild. What is up, Raven? Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you in here already. Guys, before we get started on the stream, I just wanted to apologize that the stream is going to be 1 hour shorter than intended, and there's also going to be no multiplayer today. Something happened a couple of days ago that was pretty rough, and it's been making me have some hard nights. I haven't been getting very good sleep these past couple of nights. So, I'm going to try my best to stay energetic today as best as I can, but just know that I am ultimately pretty sleepy on the other side of the mic. But I still feel like I want to do some grinding today, so we're going to grind for as long as I feel like I'm able to. We're going to try to do it for 3 hours, but if I just hit a part during the stream where I'm just done, then I'll have to end the stream. But let's get right into it, guys. Also, do not forget, next week is our official 700 subscriber special for everybody. So, on Monday, there will be a brand new video. I'm going to try my best to record it for you guys, whether I'm streaming or not. I am going to drop a video for you guys, telling you guys what the new competition for you all is going to be this week. I'm going to be issuing a competition for everybody next week to help celebrate 700 subscribers, and the video will drop for that as soon as possible. Also, don't forget that the deer hunting camp video where I show you guys how to, I'll just script the time reset, where I show you guys how to build your own maps on the map builder, that will be coming next week as well. This week I meant to do it yesterday, and like I said, just something came up yesterday as well, and I just didn't have time to record anything. And then also my Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, I have decided to abandon those playthroughs. They just weren't doing good on the channel, and after I watched a few of them, like the 2 episodes on my own, I realized very quickly that the game is definitely designed to be played and not really watched. It's a really good watch once you get to the action, but there can be some pretty long dialogue sequences, and it just never really occurred to me that can be pretty boring to watch. So, yeah, I just felt like it was taking too long for the story to get to the good part. So we're just going to do God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, unless, which Wolverine is actually launching with New Game Plus. So I've been debating on just waiting until Wolverine launches, because it comes out the week after next, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now, actually. But I've been thinking that I should be at least able to have some time to get God of War 2018 out for you guys, at least before then. And then I can do Wolverine and then return to Ragnarok after Wolverine if I wanted to. But that's all the announcements for today, guys. Like I said, next week for Call of the Wild content, you guys will have a new competition to participate against each other with, and a bunch of other things going on. So we're also 1,883 kills into the fallow grind today, so hopefully we'll get a great one today. If the great one shows up early, then we'll either pursue the roe deer or the wolf. Like I said, I'm only wanting 1 roe deer, and I need 1 more wolf, because I want to have 1 more great one wolf to put on to put in my little wolf corner. And I have also decided, guys, that I am done with jaguars. I hate saying that. I like the jaguar grind. I think it's a lot of fun. But just ever since I've left it, I just really have had no interest in going back, even though I still really do enjoy the jags. So I think what we're going to do next is I'm actually going to start working on the whitetail grind in Peru instead. I really want to do whitetail on that map. I think that map is going to be goated for whitetail. They're everywhere, and the water's edges on some of those ponds are just beautifully set up where it's just easy to keep track of everything. And maybe I'll have easy shots. So yeah, I think that I'm going to be taking everything down on Peru for jaguars. And I'm probably going to go to whitetail. But then again, I'm really not sure, because I would like the gilt dust. I really would want the black Great One jaguar. But I don't know. We'll just see how it's all going. Alright, that's the end of my rant. Sorry guys, I'm long-winded today. Usually whenever I'm sleepy, that tends to happen, which is really weird. Like, I'm less energetic as far as, like, reacting to things, but I'm still, like, very talkative whenever I get tired. I don't know why. That guy's gonna die. He'll just have to be tracked. Already missing respawns, but that could just be where I messed up the time reset a few minutes ago. Oh, that's awesome, Raven. Yeah, I'm not interested in GTA. I've just never played it, and it's just also not really my style of game. The closest to Grand Theft Auto I've ever gotten was Mercenaries 2: World in Flames, and I never played the first Mercenaries, so to me that was one of the best games I ever played. I thought it was amazing, but sadly, people that played the first game said it was a major downgrade as far as gameplay is concerned, and those people really hated it, and then the company went bankrupt. So the third game never got the release, but that's my closest thing to Grand Theft Auto I've ever played was Mercenaries 2. Where did the blood trail go? I am so confused. Duke, do you smell the blood? Where is it? Which one is his? Oh, it's over there. I didn't even see it. There we go. That'll work. Let's grab this boy. Again, guys, I'm not going to be as energetic today as normal. I'm pretty tired, so. But I do want to grind. I really wanted to do a stream, and I really want to grind some. So, like I said, we're going to grind the best that I possibly can. And if I just end up hitting the end of the road at one point during the stream, I'll just end the stream. But right now, I'm feeling okay. Hope your day is going well. Kind of perturbed by the McDonald's here because they wouldn't take anyone's order in the drive-thru last night, an hour before they actually closed. Oh my gosh, man! We have like 3 McDonald's around us, and only one of them is 24 hours. Which we don't really eat too much McDonald's anyways. We do like it, but we just don't eat it too often. But that's rough though that they just quit. Like, yeah, we're not taking orders anymore. What's up, Sirius? How you doing, man? What's good? We're just trying to get the Great One today again, buddy. We're almost 2,000 kills in. We're 1,885. We're 1,885 kills in right now, so hopefully it happens. Dude, where's my second buck? Like, I'm already missing animals, but again, I did mess up the time reset at the beginning of the stream. At the beginning of the stream, I actually set it to 10:30 instead of 11:30. So I had to put it back to 11:30 and then do another main menu reset. So I think that's the reason why we're missing animals. I think it's my fault. Yeah, we're just right back after the fallow deer, man. Like I said, this thing's got to spawn in soon. Like I have a feeling. Like I really do have a feeling it's going to be here at any moment. And if it does show up today, we are going to switch over either to the roe deer or to the wolf. I probably will let you guys decide. Whoever's currently in chat will get to decide probably on what we're going to try to double with. If we get the Great One to show up early, that is. And again, guys, with my ADHD, where I'm tired, you guys probably will hear me stutter more today, and also lose track of my thoughts a little bit more. My symptoms tend to be a little bit worse the less sleep I have. So, I'm not in horrible shape. Like, I feel pretty okay. But I just don't feel energized enough to play like do a big multiplayer stream or do anything like real fast paced today. And that's kind of strange too, because usually by the evening time I feel great, but by that time my wife is off work and I don't want to stream whenever she gets home. So we gotta do everything when we can. Where'd this guy die at? I know he just folded. There he is. Yeah, pretty much true, Raven. Yeah, they pretty much said that. Yeah, we're just done, guys. Go home. We're done. Mickey D, I just read that one. Doing good. Just doing some mule deer. I hear you, man. Wish you the best of luck. Also, you have marching band again today, so I won't be here the whole stream, and school starts Monday. That's fine, Sirius. No big deal, man. Like I said, we can only do what we can do. I appreciate you being here either way, though. See, nothing too special out there. Oh, that was one of those lucky shots. Alright, we've got to leave this zone alone for a little bit, guys. Last stream, I forgot that we shot 2 animals outside of the tripod. So, I'm gonna have to leave them, Sorry. I'm gonna have to leave, these 2 here. Do we still have a drink zone on the other side, or is it gone? No, it's still there. Oh, it's feral pig. Never mind. So yeah, that solo fallow's gone now. Never mind. We're good. Alright, Sirius. Like I said, man, just do whatever you think is best. Like I said, there's a couple of people whose attendance has really been dwindling, and I'm gonna have to reach out to them soon on my Discord to talk to them a little bit about it. But yeah, like I said, I want to make sure that that the example that I'm setting with my mods is that I only want to mod people that I know is going to at least try to make it to most of the streams, or at least as many as they can. And even if they can't make it to too many of them, at least make sure they're here like the whole duration, or at least the majority of the stream. So, like I said, man, if just feel it out. Like I said, if you feel that you could definitely be a mod, if you think that you'd have enough time to be here for at least you know, 2 out of 3 streams a week and can be here for at least the majority of the stream, even if you're just having it play in the background while you do your homework or something, then that would be fine. I mean, like I said, as long as you're supporting the channel, as long as you're here if I have to ask you questions or if anybody else asks some questions that you can answer, then yeah, you should be a good mod in that case. So yeah, just fill it out, and then just get back to me whenever you figure out if you can do it. Like I said, it's no big deal though, man. If you can't, it ain't no big deal. You can always get modded later too if you ever get more free time in the future years. Just because I don't mod you right now doesn't mean I never will. You know what I mean? So, no big deal, buddy. Let's see, I really want to shoot this thing, but he's not giving me the best shot. Let's try for intestines. See if I got it in there. It should be intestine. Yeah, it is. Okay. You know what? I am too sleepy to chase animals today. I am just going to shoot the easy shots. I don't care what you all say, I'm shooting easy shots. I don't care if there's 6 bucks standing in front of me. If I can shoot 1 out of the 6, I'm fine. So I ain't doing it today. I'm just gonna do whatever my brain tells me. Oh goodness. 1894, guys. We're gonna hit 2,000 today, unless the Great One just were to show up all of a sudden. But yeah, we're gonna make 2,000 today. Gonna officially be my 3rd longest grind, I believe. Because I think all my other grinds... No, it'd be 4th. Because I've had 2 that were in the 3,000s. And then I had 1 that was like in the upper 2,000s, I believe. So yeah, this would be my 4th longest. Which out of 14 Great Ones is actually pretty good. It's actually really good numbers that most of mine come in the 1,000s. I'll definitely keep taking that. Yeah, exactly. See, like, if you look at Raven's post, I'm serious. You see, like Raven is a lurker on the channel, but she's also been extremely supportive. And she talks in chat whenever she has things to talk about, and she also answers questions. So I mean, like I said, I'll even mod lurkers as long as I know that they're here for a majority of the streams. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own lives, and I try to respect what they do. So if they work a lot or anything like that, then I try to take that into accountability. Unfortunately, some of the people I ended up modding before they got hired somewhere, and now it's kind of keeping them from, like, being here. So, like I said, that's kind of becoming a hindrance in some cases. But like I said, I'll always remod them if something happens in the future where it's like, hey, I can actually be here now. And all you gotta do is let me know. So, I mean, like I said, I'll work with you. I mean, it ain't like I'm paying you to be here, you know what I mean? I mean, like being a mod for someone is pretty much a voluntary thing, if you think about it. So I just take it whenever I can, man. Let's see, what else are we? That's a bad shot on that second buck. I shot over him actually. See, is he gonna turn? How did that stupid thing hit the hill? Stupid doe. Stupid doe. All right, whatever. I ain't chasing. We'll just get him later. Get both of those boys down. All right. Yeah, not a problem, serious. Not a problem at all, man. Yeah, very true, Raven. Very true. Yeah, Raven and I gotta say, like, I don't want to make anybody else feel lower by any means, but Raven and Zera have really earned their titles very well. They're both extremely good attendees, and they participate in chat all the time. So I'm very, very thankful for them. There's been a few people that have had a lot of things happen in their lives, and it's kept them from being here for the streams lately. But yeah, Raven and Zera, you guys are really setting the best example on my channel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys have been doing amazing. You're all, both of your attendances are great. You guys are always very, very open to talking in chat. And yeah, you guys are here even if you're lurking all the time. So like I said, I really do appreciate your all's participation and being a mod on my channel. There's some other really good mods too. They just can't really be here too much due to school or work. So we may have to look into maybe getting some different people in here. Not that sounds rude. I don't mean it in a rude way. I'm just saying we need to start modding some people that's usually here a lot more. Or maybe even have to reduce the amount of mods that I have on my channel, just so that way it sets a better example. Because I don't want people thinking that I'm like completely lazy with mods. I don't want people thinking that they can just come in and just as they please and they just wear the badges as an honor. I want to make sure they actually take it seriously and actually want to actually be here to moderate. So you guys get what I'm saying. I'm gonna quit preaching on the soapbox, but like I said, today I'm sleepy and I tend to be a lot more talkative when I'm sleepy. So maybe it'll help the stream. I don't know. You started on it and set up zones I want to shoot down. Oh, I hear you. What map are you doing it on, Zero? Your dog say hello? Well, my dog says hello right back. My Mimi is over here laying on her blanket all curled up like a cat. Yeah, she's being a doll baby today. Which, of course, she's a doll baby any day, though. Don't think she'd be be too good of a guard dog. I mean, I think if somebody was like threatening our lives, I wouldn't doubt a bit that she would defend us. But like most of the time, whenever someone comes to our house, she just wants them to pet her. Like that's all she cares about. She just wants attention. Sorry to get a drink, but yeah, if somebody was like threatening our lives, I'm pretty sure Mila would step in. Like I'm almost 100% positive she would defend us. Oh, you're doing it on Rev? That's a really good map, Zero. Like I said, I usually tend to hunt the whitetail on Rev on 2 the same way I do moose, where I just hunt the top left all the way around the top part of the map and then the top right. Those pawns, and then obviously the one that's kind of in the middle of all of them. Those are like the areas that I target the most usually. And guys, don't forget that we do have a 3-hour stream today, so, or at least as close to 3 hours as I can make it. So if we do get a great one to show up early, we will try to double with another great one. I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to try to double with. I think I'm going to go for the wolf, but like I said, I may let you all decide. Nope, it's a bad shot. Don't hit the doe. Thank you. There we go. Tell me I got in there somewhere. Darn it, man. Should still bring them down, but oh well. See if he'll just start walking for us. Just barely too far ahead. That should be intestines. Yeah, it is. Alright, good. You need to post your pups on Discord more. Yeah, I haven't been able to check Discord too much lately. I look at it about once a day if I can. Usually in the evening, so if anybody like has to DM me or anything during the early part of the day, I'll be able to see it like at the end of the day. But like I said, it's just been my life's been a lot of drama here lately, and it's obviously I can't talk about it to the public, but yeah, my life's been pretty rough these past couple of days. IRL. Feels good to do a stream though today. Be back where I hope I belong. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Capew. Let's go ahead and grab the next one. Don't tell me I shot the doe. Yeah, I shot the stinking doe. Dude, I've done that so many times in the past few streams. Where the stinking doe, that's a neck shot. Where the stinking doe just happily walks in front of my buck and then I end up shooting her. I'm honestly getting so ticked off that it's actually about to make me rage. Because for the past several streams, we've had does just jump right in the way of our bucks. What's up, Wolf? Welcome to the stream, man. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you. Whoops, didn't mean to shoot. I'm glad to see you can make it to the stream today, buddy. Wolf, I'm going to DM you a little bit later today and maybe tomorrow. If you don't hear from me today, then I'll try to reach out to you tomorrow. But just giving you a heads up so you know to be looking for Discord after the stream tonight. I'll just need to message you about something. No big deal though, man. Like I said, I just wanted you to be aware that I'll be sending you a message at some point tonight in Discord. Parker, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you guys. Hope y'all are doing great. I don't think that there should be any reason as to why the deer I shot wouldn't die. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is 1, 2. The other buck ran over there, didn't he? Yeah, that's 3, 4, 5. And then we had 6, 7, so 8 of them. So we're still missing 2 bucks, apparently. So that is 1902, people. After collecting all these bucks, we'll be at 1,902 kills. We're 98 kills before 2,000. Raven. Nobody make a joke about 6'7". Wolf, what you been up to though lately, man? Haven't got to talk to you in a while. You been doing all right, buddy? Hopefully you're doing good and well. Stinking dough. Don't know where these bucks went. I'm gonna go grab the easy finds first. You won your first game yesterday? Let's go, man. What was the score? What was the final score when you won? That's awesome though, man. Congrats. And was it football that you play? I can't remember what sport you said you played or what you. Yeah, I can't remember what you said you did. I'm sorry. I did remember that you played sports. I just can't remember. I think it's football, isn't it? Even though I might be wrong. Where are these blood trails at? Duke, I need you. Duke? He's coming. Come on, buddy. I need you, man. Oh, you're going to wait for me. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, there lays 1 buck. There should be 2 laying back here somewhere. You keep tracking that one, Duke. Now I'm going to go over here and grab this guy. I'm coming, man. We got to pick them all up, buddy. You can't refuse 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Oh, goodness. 35 and 34 football. Let's go, man. Let's go. Serious, be careful, man. I just want to warn you that, I mean, what you're saying is pretty funny, but let's try not to spam too much because I have recently, put some security measures on my chat. You guys probably won't see them ever happen because I have them as very light, like they're not like heavily enforced. I have them as light enforced. But yeah, if you guys spam too much, you can end up getting a warning, and then if you keep spamming, you could get banned temporarily. So make sure that you guys don't spam too often, okay? Like I said, I have it as set to lock, so it means that it's going to give you a few times the spam before it actually says something to you guys. But I don't want anybody getting kicked because they're trying to be funny. So just watch what you're saying there, serious. Just trying to keep you from getting them a temporary ban. Oh no, I understand, man. No big deal at all. Also, guys, I know that not everybody is interested in this game, but on Water Park Simulator, I may have done something huge. Something I told you guys that I wasn't going to do. On Water Park Simulator, the other night, I couldn't sleep due to whatever happened in IRL. Like I said, I can't tell you guys, but I was having a hard time sleeping, so I decided to play some Water Park Simulator. And we have now hit 4 stars, and I will not hit the 5th without being live. But we are now a 4-star establishment, and I have completely redone my water park. There are giant slides in it now. There's huge shell-shaped swimming pools. There's more like 3 more employees. So yeah, guys. Next week when we bring back Water Park Simulator, I'm gonna have a video for you guys probably next week as well to show to give you guys a grand tour of like the huge remodel that I've done. But yeah, the water park is like not even recognizable. If you guys was here for the last Water Park Simulator stream. When you see it again, you will not recognize it. Like, it is that much different. We are missing a respawn there, or that's the one I shot was a solo. So let's keep on moving. Yeah, not a problem, serious. Not a problem at all, man. But yeah, guys, Water Park Simulator is, the way I plan on doing that game is that when we hit 5 stars, I am planning on continuing to upgrade the park until I get all the slides and everything unlocked. And once the park is at the point where we just can't add anything else to it, the playthrough will come to an end, or the walkthrough, I should say. And then we'll probably take a week or 2 away from it, depending on if I'm doing playthroughs at the time. And we're going to return and then do the Lara Croft stuff after, because I'm a big Tomb Raider fan, especially for the Survival trilogy. So that is what my plan is next. Once we complete the playthrough for the ocean, we are then going to switch over to the Aztec theme. And then after the Aztec theme, we will then switch over and do the treasure theme. I was trying to get that buck in the spine. I just barely missed him. There we go, got him. And that deer is missing, so we're missing respawns again, people. But yeah, Wolf, like I said, man, don't feel like you're in trouble or anything. It's nothing to do with like being in trouble. Like I said, I just got to message you and both you and Colton tonight. Just run something by both of you. Like I said, it's going to be a very respectful and very professional text, if you will. So you can either one of you guys are in trouble by any means. I just got to reach out to you all and I'm gonna discuss something with you two. Because what I'll be talking to you about is the same situation that's going on with Colton. So, no big deal though, man. Like I said, nobody's in trouble or anything. But yeah, just be looking for a message later tonight, Wolf. My respawns are missing for your respawns. It has his response, but your respawns are missing for your mule deer. I hear you, man. Yeah, like I said, maybe we doubled today. Like I said, I did have that dream recently where I doubled with somebody on stream for Great Ones. And like I said, I'm missing my second buck right here. I've always had 2 bucks in this zone, and now they're just 1. So, I don't get that. Oh. Did he move over there? Yeah, I think he's moved over here for some reason. Okay. I didn't even realize. That is chocolate. So we'll shoot him. And then that one. Dude, I didn't even have my zeroing turned on. How did I even make those shots? Like, my zeroing wasn't even activated. Level 4. Level 4. There we go. Well, at least we got all 4 now. But yeah, like I said, that buck right there has never been a solo. Like, never been a solo. He's always been with this buck over here on the shoreline. And now, for some reason, he's moved over there like he's a solo. It doesn't make any sense. Speaking of solos, guys, we're going to do one more run after this one. And then we're going to go check our solo zones. Like I said, we only got 1 zone to check today. Well, we might as well do the whole thing. But like I said, we're only going to check our solos once today. Last stream we did it twice. This stream we're going to do it one time. So, we'll finish out this run, and then we're going to hunt through another run. And then once we reset the time, we're going to check the solos. I got to stay on top of them now that we're getting on big numbers. Once I'm in like the 2,000 ranges on grinds, at that point I really start focusing on my solo zones a little bit more, because you never know what could be there. You're over 7,000 kills, I'm thinking is what you're meaning? That's a long grind, brother. It's a long grind. Bro's like, hi, how are you? Yeah. Shoot under this doe's nose. Perfect. Now I'm gonna try to get over there before he floats. Please don't float. Please don't float. No! I said don't float. The greatest thing of all time, guys. If you have never had a floater, you don't know what you're missing out on. It is the most fun you can have in Call of the Wild. Shoot a deer, let it float to you, man. I'll tell you what, no feeling like it. Gotcha, serious. Yeah, solo level 5s, I mean, like I said, whenever, sorry guys, I'm getting on my indigestion, but whenever I do Great One grinds, if I'm going to stack them diamonds, I will only do it until the main grind begins. So, like for me, whenever I do my Peru whitetail grind, which that is coming soon, whenever I do that grind, I am going to be stacking my animals in the zones that I hate. And then in my main zones, I am going to be shooting everything probably. Because whenever I'm doing my HM, I like to do the main grind as well. So what I normally do is I'll only stack level 5s in outside zones. Or, excuse me, inside zones. I was saying that wrong the whole time. I'm so sorry, guys. I shoot everything on the outside zones, and everything in my main zones I will keep stacking until everything that's in my main zone is level 5. Once that happens, I will then expand out and do all the solo areas until they finally get whittled down. And then from there, once I have what I believe is the best herd managed map I can get, I will then shoot everything out of the main zones. That's usually how I do my HM. Is I'll just hunt everywhere until I get my main areas and my stacked level 5s. Or 3s, or whatever you're hunting for. Diamond potential animals, you guys get what I'm saying. And then once I get everything in the main zones, I'm down to that, I will then hunt everything on the outside zones. Alrighty. I don't think either one of these guys are drinking, so I'm going to take the biggest one first. That should be good. It felt good. Yeah, it's good. Alright. And then I'm going to shoot the big guy here. There we are. If that guy would have stood there just a moment longer, whatever slonger means. Let's see, can I grab that one? That's a bad shot, I'm too low. And I'm out of bullets. Go figure. Alrighty. And hopefully that guy will not float. Yeah, I got you, Raven. I'm a huge SpongeBob quoter. I can quote SpongeBob like nobody's business. My wife cracks up at me almost every other day because anytime I get like an opportunity to quote SpongeBob, I do it. I've been watching SpongeBob since it first launched. Or maybe it's in 2000, I should say. So maybe about 4 years after it launched. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the show. I think the show is hilarious. It's one of those shows that's like, I know it's supposed, it's like verified as a kids show, but I mean, like any person of any age, as long as you have a good sense of humor, you can enjoy the show. Yes, there's some parts in it that's just utterly stupid, but I mean, like I said, that's just part of it. You just got a level 1 buck? My goodness, man. If that's a level 1 mule deer, those are kind of rare. That's incredible. Honestly, if I got like a level 1 mule deer, I would leave it. Whether it's in my main zone or not, I would leave that one. Because usually if you get one that's like the really teeny tiny ones that are really rare to get, I will usually leave that. Because it helps out your herd management. So, and it gives you less animals to have to worry about shooting. Hello there. Random turkey. Let me grab this trail because this is that buck's blood trail. It should kill him, but I don't know how long he's gonna run though. That was just a very poor shot on my part. There he is. Let's go check this solo area. 1919, guys. That's your second level 1? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've had a few level 1s. I think on my SRP grind, I think I had 3, if I ain't mistaken. And then I think on a ski ridge, I think I have like 1 or 2. But yeah, the level 1 muleys are kind of rare. Like they're not, I wouldn't like consider them like a trophy by any means, but I mean like as far as like trying to do HM and stuff, whenever you get one of those, I leave it. I don't care if it's in a main zone or not, I will leave it because that is like the best. That's like the best animal that you can have on your map to help you get diamonds. Is the tiniest animals you can find. There's a buck that I need to shoot. Stupid solo. Let's go over here and grab him real quick. Don't know where his friend is. Usually there's other deer here besides just the one, but that's okay. Let me actually take a peek around this corner as well, guys. I mean, like I said, the place down here can have solos for me, but it's extremely rare. Like, whenever I look around this corner, if there is a deer there, it actually would kind of surprise me. Oh, what's up, Benedict? Yeah, I remember you immediately, man. Long time no see, brother. How you been doing? I hope you're doing well, man. I don't know how long it's been, but we've gotten a great one. We've gotten 4 great ones in the past 3 months. So we've been doing really good as far as great one counts, and they were all like within like close to each other. I think in June we got one like towards the end of June, and then we got 2 in July, and then we got another one like at the very start of August. So we're doing really good as far as our great one numbers are concerned right now. But yeah, man, long time no see. Glad to have you back in the stream, buddy. How many great ones am I at again? 14. And I have 14 great ones. 14 great ones and just under 5,000 hours on Call of the Wild. Yeah, we're hoping for that next great one to come soon. Like I said, both of my great one fallow deer came from this 1 buck right here. That 1 buck right there has been my great one 2 times over. So he's the one that I'm the most hopeful for whenever I'm doing my runs, because he has been both of my great one fallows. But at the same time, I'm just hoping just for a great one in general. Like I said, we're aiming to get one more fallow deer so that we can get the huddle complete, because I have 2 fallows. So we're trying to get the huddle fallow deer complete, and then I need one more wolf, so that way I can have the I have a little wolf corner going on in my North American lodge, and I want to have 2 Great One wolves in my howling together, and then the rares back behind them. So we need 1 wolf, 1 roe deer, and 1 fallow right now. So those are the ones that we're currently going after. There we go. I'm 2 behind you. Awesome, man. Hopefully I'll catch up with you. You command a Great One to show up today, buddy. I hope it does. I really do. I really do, Wolf. You're going until you get all of your favorite combos for fallow deer, buddy. I wish you the best of luck. I know that is a very tough, as far as time is concerned, that can be a very tough challenge to go for. So, like I said, man, I really hope you get it. I really do. For me, I am somebody that is good. I want one of every Great One that I want, which I pretty much have already. But there's still 1 roe deer that I want, and then I have then after that, honestly, there really isn't another Great One that I don't already have, because the only Great Ones I've never pursued on here is the tar, the fox, the boar, and I think something else, but I can't remember what it is. Just simply because I'm just not too big on those grinds. But I do have at least 1 of every other Great One in the game. So that was my thing, was to get 1 of all the Great Ones I wanted, which I have done, I believe. So now it's now to complete all the multi-mounts. So excluding the mule deer on that, because I don't really care too much about shooting females. And I did have 2 rare females to start my grind with, but I didn't think anything of them because the Great One hadn't been announced yet. So I unfortunately missed out on the multi-mounts for the Great One muleys. But yeah, I have two Great One mule deer, three whitetail, 2 fallow, 2 black bears, and then 1 of all the others that I like. Which is pretty much 1 of all of them in the game, except for like just a couple I didn't really care too much about. You won't believe that when I was hunting for bison, I saw a level 4 bison say I lost him. I'm not sure what the end of your sentence is saying there, Benedict. You'll have to reword your sentence there. I'm not really sure what you're saying. I was hunting for bison. I saw level 4. Said I lost him. Then I messed up by diamond something ball. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the end of your sentence is saying there. You'll have to reword it. I've understood everything until that point. But yeah, last stream, guys, was actually a really good stream. We got 3 diamonds last stream. 2 of them we taxed, and then 1 of them was a troll. And we also got a big level 3 piebald and a giant level 4 piebald. So last stream went really, really well. And also we did have a crash, so the stream is divided into 2 parts because of the crash. But we did get everything in part 1. And I think we had a diamond show up at the end of part 2, if I'm not mistaken. And that was the only trophy in part 2. Part 2? Part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2. See, Raven? I got SpongeBob quotes for days, man. I can quote SpongeBob like nobody's business. Dude, I'm sitting here why did that come up in my head? I'm sitting here trying to quote SpongeBob in my head, and all I could see was me messing up that Great One black bear, and it's like somebody in chat goes, "Here, use this." Gives me the 243, and all I do is go, "Eh!" And then I shoot it, and it messes it up. And Mr. Krabs just looks at me like I'm stupid. My brain. Dude, somebody needs to make an AI video of that. That'd be hilarious. Put that SpongeBob voiceover on the day that I screwed up that Great One. That would be hilarious. And I forgot about this guy. No, don't run. Stupid doe. Stupid does, man. There, we got him. Dude, I'm getting so sick of my bullets hitting the females, man. That makes about 6 does in the past 2 live streams that I've accidentally shot. And I do believe that could be one of the reasons as to why my herds are messed up a little bit. It's because I've been shooting the stinking does. Your birdie senses say the Great One will spawn soon. Like I said, guys, I hope it does. I love the fallow grind. It is definitely in my top 5 grinds in the game as far as fun factor is concerned. But I am ready for it to come to an end. I've got 2 great ones. I want to get one last one. I'm hoping for the typical painted. That is the one that I want. The game has been more than friendly to me. I've gotten 2 of the ones that I wanted most. I got the Mocha Blade, even though it was a little rack, but I got a Mocha Blade rack, and then the second one was an absolutely enormous Irish Elk Silver. So the game has been more than generous to me whenever it comes to giving me the animals that I'm wanting. But that's a big boy back there. Yep, I knew that was level 5, but he's a guaranteed troll. Guaranteed troll level 5, people. How wonderful. We got one of my bucks back, though. We now have 3 bucks here, and we used to have 4. That's good. I don't really appreciate the guaranteed troll too much, but I'll take it. See, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit that guy before he goes out of render. Okay, no, I was able to get a bullet in him. That should still kill him, but we'll probably have to track him. These last bucks on these pawns, I really don't care too much. Guys, this guy is a guaranteed troll, so we're just going to bust him. We're just going to bust him with a 300 because, yeah, he's guaranteed to troll. So there's no point in even worrying about shooting him with 308. And we got his buddy, too. All right. Oh, gotcha, serious. Well, I count all my great ones. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody, and my wife as well. She's also one of these very competitive players for Call of the Wild. And I always tell everybody, guys, remember, it's just a game. Medals don't mean squat. It is that it's how well the hunt went and whether you got the animal itself. So for me, if I got a great one, but yet I made a bad shot or I used the wrong ammo, as it were, or whatever it is, I am always still very grateful that I at least got the trophy, and I never let the medal bring me down. So, yes, I'll still say I botched it, but I don't treat it like it's botched, if that makes sense. I'm still very happy anytime I get a great one. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I have 7 laying over there. So that should be 8 again. So that'd be 1932 then. All right. Let's go grab the 4-wheeler. We'll recount these as I pick them up, though. Just to make sure. All right, Sirius. Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for being here for the stream, buddy. Hope you have a good practice. He says Spidey senses, you have birdie senses. Yeah, I get that. I mean, your name is Raven after all, so it would make sense. Have I tried to go hunting in Africa? If you're talking about in real life, absolutely not. I do not have the money to actually make that trip, nor is there any way I could make the trip. If you're talking about, like, in game, yes, I've hunted on the African map several times. It's not one of my favorites. Unfortunately, it's not that I hate the map. It's just that the map to me has way too many areas with like tall, thick grass, and for me, it kind of like messes up your shooting lanes and stuff on that map. So I just don't really hunt on it too often. I mean, like I said, I prefer lush maps over top of desert maps usually. Maps like this where it's very green and summer and pretty looking. Those are usually my favorite types of maps to hunt. And then also snow maps. I love hunting on the snow maps as well. But as far as like desert maps, it's like I'm very picky. It depends on how it was built and what's all in it, if I'm gonna enjoy it or not. But yeah, for me, Africa is not really in my top 5 maps that I absolutely love hunting. It is definitely in the top 10. It is definitely in the top 10. But I don't know, man. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I think that I will love Africa 2.0 though. When they bring Africa 2.0 to the game, where it's gonna have like hopefully greater kudu and a few other species that we don't currently have. At that point, I'll probably really enjoy the map, because the greater kudu is my favorite African animal, and the fact that they had the lesser kudu on the game kind of was like a meh, in my opinion. But at least they had lions and gemsbok and a few other things on there that I really enjoy. But yeah, I'm not just a niche hunter, guys. I'm also a niche person when it comes to maps and where I hunt. I'm just a very, very picky person whenever it comes to video games in general. Good boy, Duke. Let's just fast travel back down to the tent, guys. Your mule deer seem kind of small. Okay, are you doing HM right now, Raven, or are you actually hunting and you're just getting a lot of small respawns? Also, guys, once again, where I'm small right now, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm not going to worry too much about saying this too much during the streams. But where I am still trying to grow, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure that you guys want to help the channel's algorithm out by hitting the like button for me. It really does help YouTubers out because it tells YouTube that you guys really enjoy the content and want to see more. So it feeds more people into the channel when you hit the like button. So make sure that you guys definitely leave a like for me. Make sure that you guys also subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your notifications are turned on. We stream at least 3 days a week. We do also try to do 4 days if possible. And then I also upload any shorts or videos as some things happen on games outside of streams or within them as well. So I would really appreciate the support, guys. Hopefully we make 1,000 soon. Okay, so it turns out we did get 9 animals. Because this next one will make 8, and we have one that ran off on us. So we did get 1 animal back this run. So yeah, we definitely have some solos that are bouncing around right now. Oh wait, did we get all 10 back? Hang on a second. I think we maybe had 10. And that would be all our bucks, because that right there made 9. And we have one more that ran off over here. So yeah, I think that we got 10 bucks back, guys. I think all of our animals returned. That'd be amazing if they did. Let me see if I can get Duke on the trail over here. If Duke can sense a trail over here, then that means that we got all 10 of them back. And hopefully they actually stick around with us this time around. Come on, Duke. I need you, man. Alright, yeah, we got 10 animals back, guys. That's beautiful. Okay, so hopefully, I know that some of these, I know like 3 of these are solos. So hopefully they'll just stick around these pawns for a while, because we could really use 10 at a time to help with numbers. He's laying right there, I see him. Thank you, Duke. You're doing great, man. So let me actually add that. So that is going to be that'll be 1934, actually. Not 1932, but 1934. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and reset time. Before I reset time, guys, I'm actually going to go to the Puke Marrow Pond real quick, and I need to check this solo zone. Last stream, we did come here and check it, but it was like at the end of the drink time, and I didn't really get to see what all was here. So we're going to try to reset time and make sure there's no Great One hanging out at the Puke Marrow Pond. I do not get one like up here at these ponds. I believe it's just all red deer up here for me. Yeah, my tree stand is still over there. But yeah, it's all red deer over there for me, so I'm not going to worry about going over there and checking for fallow. Because I'm pretty sure that they can't be on that pond anyways. Okay, Raven, gotcha. Well, good. I'm glad that your HM is actually working out pretty quick for you. Thank you, Benedict. I would really appreciate it, man. I don't know what you're meaning, but you're gonna get everybody to subscribe to me. Hopefully there is a way for you to get to help bolster my channel. If I do realize that you bolster my channel a whole lot and you think you can make it to the streams, I might mod you. If there's anybody that like goes out of their way and literally causes my channel to explode and like viewership and stuff, and they're gonna be, and then them themselves will be here for my streams to help me support them, of course I'd want to mod them. So, like I said, man, no promises with that. But like I said, if I notice my channel just takes off and you're like, hey, what I did really worked, then I might mod you if you think you can be here for the streams more often. But like I said, to be a mod for my channel, guys, I try to stream 3 days a week, and I'd like for you guys to at least be at the streams at least twice a week if you can. And don't be one of these people that kind of just drops in, says hello, and leaves. Like, if you're going to be moderating for my channel, you need to moderate for the channel. So make sure you guys are sticking around as much as you can if you get the job. Like I said, guys, take it seriously. I know I'm a pretty laid-back guy, and I try to be respectful of, like, jobs and everything. But if it gets to the point where you're, like, just barely ever here and just not really being able to be a mod, then, in my opinion, I need to find somebody that can be. You know what I mean? And I mean that in the most respectful manner I possibly can mean it. Because I know that people have things that come up that keeps them from being able to be moderators, but, like I said, you got to be able to do the job if I'm going to put you in as one. Great One luck incoming. I appreciate it. Oh, nice, Parker. Are you the one that scored the points, or was that the computer that got you, or your friends? I got our Francho. I love him, bro. Fit the theme of the map so well because of Cinnamon Stripes Classic Rack. Oh my goodness, Raven. Guys, I've never really been one for the Cinnamon Stripes, but Raven actually makes a good point. The Cinnamon Stripes on that map actually would be beautiful, especially if it was my favorite rack with the drop times. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, I would not worry about that at all. Another guaranteed troll. Dude, the game's being mean to me today. Guaranteed troll, brother. I mean, at least it isn't like a super troll. Because where I've never got a super rare in like the 5,000 hours of playing this game I have. I mean, like, if the game literally gave me a guaranteed super troll as like the first chance I ever got it, like a real like super rare, I would be gutted. Like, the stream would probably just be cut off. Like, I'd probably just end the stream and you guys probably wouldn't even get like a good outro or nothing. Yeah, he's a 240. Guaranteed troll, man. That's disgusting. Gotcha, Parker, gotcha. Was you the one that scored the points, or was it the other team, though? You found a dilute dough? Oh, beautiful, man. So you've got a chance to get the multi-mount completed. That's awesome. Your first ever great one was what was the drop time to Cinnamon? Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I was really happy with the drop time that I got. That was the one that I was wanting the most out of any of them, and I was wanting to get it off Silver Ridge Peaks more than I was a Ski Ridge. So, to get the double drop time silver colored one on that map was just absolutely amazing. Like, that was everything I wanted from that. There we go, got all the bucks. Guys, this is going to be our last run before I check my solos, by the way. We still got 2 hours left in the stream. But, like I said, I'm only going to check my solos once today. Maybe twice if I feel like I need to. 1938, guys. We're slowly approaching 2,000. Hopefully the Great One shows up before then. But yeah, we're going to, we're going to hunt out this day. And then when we reset time again, I'm going to go through and check all my solos on the shoreline. Because I don't have many solos on my map. I think it's like 3 right now. 3 or like between 3 and 6 right now. Bucks that are currently just not wanting to be little ones anymore. Oh. There we go. I just about destroyed my 4-wheeler. That wouldn't have been good. I've now destroyed him with the deer's antlers, but that's fine. I wasn't going to attack them anyways. Alrighty. Gonna grab him. You're gonna name her Silver Bells. She's gonna be a pet. Oh my gosh, that's great. Silver bells, silver bells. I hate Christmas music. I don't want to start like uproar in the chat or anything, but I've never been one for Christmas music, man. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I think the only Christmas music I enjoy is like rock remakes of it. So like for Toll of the Bells, I really like the rock and roll remakes that some bands have done for that. But outside of remakes, I'm just not very big on Christmas music. My mom has always said that that's been like the strangest thing because I love Christmas. I just don't like the music for it. Still missing a buck there, man. We got both the bucks over there though. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to this one over here that we shot earlier. We had 2 bucks over here, and now we just got that one level 2 that's always been there. Hopefully he just hasn't spawned back in yet. See, where are my 2 shooters at? There's one. There's the other. Okay. That should be spawn. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're good. $19.41, people. Oh, you scored the points. Nice, man. Good going. I've never been one for like NFL games. I think the only sports game that I even play anymore is I sometimes play MLB The Show, and sometimes I'll play NBA, 2K25 4. No, 25. 2K25. I think I still play it some because it was a free monthly game for PlayStation, so I just got it because why not? But yeah, that's about the only 2 sports games I play anymore is baseball and basketball. Which, of course, for me, those are like the only 2 sports I was never really like interested in growing up. Nice, Parker. Oh, that's a bad shot. There we go. Parker, you got into another fight, man? Well, that's rough. Always remember something, man. Violence never solves anything, and this is not judgment by any means. It's literally me just watching out for you, too. You also want to make sure that doesn't become like something that you do all the time. I understand that sometimes people can really get under your skin and it can cause fights and stuff like that. I totally understand it. But I don't condone fighting myself. I've never actually been in a fight. But I will say that you got to be careful, like how many of these fights you get into in your life, because people, as you get older, if it becomes like habit where you become very aggressive and stuff, it really can keep you from getting jobs if people know that you're like people can start seeing you as like a troublemaker, even if it wasn't your fault. I've actually had some friends that that were getting bullied all the time in school, and they got into fights several times, and were suspended several times, and even though it wasn't even their fault, like it was actually usually the other person's fault. Where they threw the first punch at times. And whenever it came time for us to graduate and they wanted to get jobs, some of the people that they wanted to work for knew what the reputation in school was like, and they didn't hire them because they were too afraid they would get into fights. So just make sure, man. Just always try to solve things with peace. Always try to be the best person you can possibly be. Make sure you're make sure you're building a good reputation for yourself, and make yourself as likable as you can. That is a monster. That is a big boy diamond. That is a beast, bro. What's up, brother? He may not be as big as I thought he was. He looks giant from an angle. That's a big boy level 4. Okay. Sorry, guys. I get a little bit excited sometimes whenever I see a big racks like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and take out this diamond with the correct gun. My favorite free roam gun in the game. Dude, don't turn around, man. I should have just shot him whenever... I should have shot him first. That's okay. I need to see him. There's a stinking doe right there. There we go. He's attentive. Oh, there we go. Please let me make a good lung shot here. I got the lung. Alright, good. We got him. Beautiful. Yeah, he's down. Alright, we're good. Up shot over him. Got him that time. That should be good enough. Let's see, is there another buck down there? Yes, there is. Drop him. And then drop him. Beautiful. You're doing moose right now, Wolf? Nice, man. How many kills in are you? And also, what map are you doing it on? We're going to do another moose grind after we get a couple more of these great ones killed. I'm going to go back to New England Mountains because I was at one point doing the whitetail and moose grind at the same time, and I left off the moose at 500 kills. So I'm going to return to the New England moose grind here in a little while. After we get the fallow and probably after we get the wolf. Big level 4. Nice, man. Talking to you, Parker, by the way. Markham, Mark, what's up, man? Welcome back. Glad to see you came back to the stream today, man. $262 is 9.9 legendary, dude. That is awesome. I think 270 is the max for them, if I'm not mistaken, and I have one 270, I believe. And then I have like multiple other diamonds. That is a beast, man. That is a beast of a red deer. Congrats on that guy. How big is this guy? Oh, he was a troll. Dude, his max estimate was 280 and he trolled. That is 3 trolls today, guys. Or maybe even 4. We've had 3 level 5s and none of them have made diamonds. Oof, man, oof. Now, we had a solo over here earlier, so I need to go back over here and see if he respawned over here. I just done an onside kick and got it. Nice, man. Congrats. Good going. Oh, you're on Medved? Oh, man, I wish you the best of luck. I know Medved's one of the better maps for them. You gotta put a lot of time into it, but, man, I wish you the best. Hope it's not a long one. You're gonna call that the Great One is trying to spawn? I hope he is, man. Like, I really hope that we end up getting him today. I would love to be able to call this grind over. I mean, we're at 1947, and I was really hoping that we get him sub 2,000. So, you never know, but you can definitely hope. I'm gonna leave that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that guy. That is our respawn, but I think he's small enough to leave. I mean, I don't normally like to leave them unless they're like 1-0 something. But I know he's a solo. I know what he is, and he's a tiny level 3. So I'm gonna be comfortable leaving him there, just that way I know where he's at. I got a 342 level 5 red 5 deer, and their max is 342. Oh, nice, man. That's a good trophy. Your birdie senses are tingling. Let's see. Great One Bay has 3 bucks in it now, but no Great One. No Great One over there. No Great One over here. Well, we'll see, guys. Hopefully the Great One's going to spawn today. I really hope he does. Because not only would that make for a great stream, but it would also mean that we can finally bring this grind to an end. There we go. That at least helped bring him down if it didn't kill him. Face plants. Okay. Got them both. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. Beautiful. 1952. Can I tell you how to join the community tab? So, where I'm the actual content creator, I can try to tell you how I access it. I don't know if it's the same for you guys. If you guys use my community tab, then please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to try to help Parker. Parker, to get to the community tab for me, you have to actually go to my actual channel. So you go to YouTube, go to your subscriptions, click on my channel, and then at the top, after you click on my channel, it should show you some of my videos. But at the very top right, it should say Visit Channel. So you actually want to click on that, and then whenever you go to my channel, you'll see a list of different things, such as like home, videos, shorts, playlists, stuff like that. Towards the end of those options, you'll see one that says that should say community. Like it should have a community tab there for you to get to. Sometimes if you're on mobile, then whenever you first go onto my channel, it's right there in front of you. Like when you're on the home screen on my channel, it actually shows community there as an option for you. But yeah, it's under those tabs. Yeah, if anybody else in chat can help answer that question, if there's anything that I've misdirected them on, please try to correct it for me. I'm not always the best at explaining things, so if there's anybody else in chat that thinks they can help walk him to the community tab, I really would appreciate it. But guys, remember, community tab is for hunting and fishing posts only, okay? It has to be about games that we play here on the channel. So it has to be about storyliners that we played on the channel, hunting or fishing games that we play, or Marvel Rivals since we play that sometimes. You guys are more than welcome to post like clips or screenshots of Rivals if you guys play that game. But yeah, that's like the only just make sure that you guys stay on channel, if you will. Make sure that the stuff that you post is relatable to the channel. This guy shouldn't have went too far because he made a follow-up shot on him. There he is. Yeah, didn't think he'd go that far. I'm not sure, Parker. I have it available to all, so there isn't any restrictions like you should. Like it doesn't require you to be a certain age or anything. I don't believe. I'm not sure, man. Like I said, if it ain't appearing for you, I mean, I can't be there with you, so I can't like walk you to it. I just know that on my cell phone, the way that I access it is just by simply hitting my home buttons and make sure that I'm actually on my channel, and then like right there in the right under the options of like the tabs, it should say community or community tab, community. It should say something about the community on there. And I've had people post things on there before, so I know it's there. But without being able to see what you see, I can't really tell you how to get to it. Okay, right there you go. Raven told you exactly where it should be located. Apparently you actually go to my channel itself. Or accordingly. Dude, I'm getting extra bucks now. Of course, neither one of them is going to be drinking for me. That's fine. We still made both of them face plant. That's good. That stinking doe was in the way. Never mind. Next shot, maybe? Nope. Well, maybe I may have gotten it actually. I may have actually gotten it right then. Sure to drop him. Get rid of this guy. I do not want a baby here. Of course, that guy's going to take a step like he's not going to be that scared, and he's going to take off running. Stupid doe. Okay, we got the buck. That's all that matters. Well, that'll still kill him. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Alrighty, because like I said, I have to count these before I actually go and claim them. Otherwise, I will get confused and lose track of where I left off. Wrong direction. There we go. Alright, Parker. Like I said, I don't think there's any, like, stipulations or anything about joining community tab. I mean, it's open to everybody, so, I mean, I don't know why you can't find it. I've had a couple of people in the past actually say they couldn't find it on theirs for some reason, so I really don't know. I mean, I wish I could help you more, but, I mean, like, for me it works, and for a majority of people it works. So, I haven't really, like, looked in on it at all. Got him. That buck is not here anymore for some reason. Alright, so that's everything. $1960, guys. We are ending this run with 1,960 kills. I'll take it for now. Oh, okay. Hey, Raven, or any of my mods, can you guys please send a fresh Discord link to the chat for me? Mark says that he's wanting to join Discord. Mark, make sure you're at least 13 years of age. Somebody got caught on my Discord and got banned, so make sure you're at least 13 years old. But yeah, guys, can some of my mods please put a new link to my Discord in the my chat, so that way Mark can join. Now, Mark, I will let you know that I don't respond to DMs very often, unless you're a mod, because I usually use that to communicate with my mods. But you can leave them screenshots, videos of hunting and fishing stuff on there. I have places for IRL if you want to put any IRL pictures on there. And yeah, just make sure that you put everything where it needs to go. Oh, got you. So it depends on what you're on. Okay, well that makes a good point then. So you have to be Android or iPhone, guys, in order to use the community tab. Parker, you can still use it, but you'd have to be on computers, it seems like. You either have to be on an Android phone, an iPhone, or you have to be on a laptop or a computer of some sort. So I apologize, man. Parker, I'll also let you know, man. Don't get too bummed out. But if you're not able to use my community tab, you will not be able to participate in next week's trophy challenge either. Because you have to post some screenshots of your trophies either in the community tab or Discord. So, but don't worry, man. Like I said, there will be more stuff coming up on the channel in the future that you can participate in. There'll be times where we will be playing multiplayer on PlayStation, and if you're on PlayStation, you can play with us during those streams and stuff. Alright, guys, this next time reset, we are going to start checking our solo zones. Like I said, we got about another hour and a half left in the stream, so I'm going to reset time. We're going to go check a few of my main zones and just see what's there. We might as well shoot what's there, too. And then we're going to go to the ocean and just run the ocean front for a little bit and see what's there. Alright, Mark, sounds good, man. But yeah, Mark, there's your new new thing, man, so feel free to join the Discord. If you want to DM me, like if you want to friend me on there and stuff, I definitely let people friend me. But make sure that if you DM me, make sure it's only video game related, and make sure it's a question in regards to something that we play here on the channel. Like I said, I'm very busy outside of streams, so it might take me a while to respond. But I will try to get back to people if they DM me. It just takes me a little bit sometimes. But yeah, just make sure that you're respectful of my life as well. I don't want anybody to be spamming me and like sending me messages every single day, unless it's something important. But, like I said, I do try to get back to people as soon as I can if you guys have a legitimate question for me about any of the games that we play or anything. But yeah, DMing me is only for questions, guys. If you have like something you want to share, like if you get a great one or some sort of trophy, make sure you go to the hunting trophies section, like the actual section on my Discord, and put your screenshots in the actual hunting trophy section. Make sure you guys put stuff in the right spots. Also, guys, if you are enjoying the stream today, please make sure that you guys help grow my channel by hitting the like button for me. That really helps out the algorithm. It's free, and it also helps my channel grow by feeding in more people to the channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe. We got a 750 subscriber goal going on right now, and I'm aiming for 800 and hoping for 1,000 by the end of the year if possible. So I really would appreciate any and all help you guys can give. And again, once I hit 1,000 subs, I'll lay off the please like and subscribes in my streams, but right now we're really trying to grow quickly, so I am politely asking everybody that joins the stream to help grow my channel. We stream 3 days a week. We have been doing 4 days lately because my wife lost somebody at her job, so she's having to work extra shifts at times. So there's certain weeks I'll be able to stream 4 days now. And yeah, guys, like I said, we're just gonna have to go with the flow. But all right, we have a missing respawns there. We got decent bucks down there. Yeah, there is no buck here, so we're missing that. We're missing our buck here. That's unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and pop this guy and his buddy. Alrighty. Like I said, we're going to work our way to the solo zones that we need to check. So we are going to shoot out these areas, but I believe from here it's just going to be check the next zones because all the other zones are up against the ocean. So we're going to check the next one so that because the next one's a little bit bigger, and then we're going to shoot out probably another pond. But we will make sure that we check all the zones before we do all the solo hunting. Parker, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch a whole lot of news, and if you're talking about something that happened in real life, I would have no idea what that is, man. But just be very careful what you put in chat or anything, because just make sure you don't put anything that could offend others. I don't want to see anybody getting offended in chat or arguments break out. So try to stay away from from any kind of politics or controversial topics, such as certain people that that may or may not go to prison, and some people might support it, and some people may not. So like I said, just be careful what you put, man. I don't want you to end up in trouble with anybody in chat. I said I don't think what you put is that bad. That's a decent level 5, but he's gonna be a troll. That's another troll, guys. A bunch of trolls. We haven't had a single diamond today. Every single level 5 has been a troll. And like I said, I'm not gonna shoot anything else. I probably shouldn't have shot those two. It's by accident, to be honest. I actually didn't even mean to shoot those two on the river. I just got where I'm in the habit of it. I just did. Yeah, we're just gonna look real quick and see what's in my main zones, and then we're gonna go check the solo areas real quick, just to make sure there's no great ones here. On Hunter Court Road, what are you talking about a place in real life, man? Because it ain't deer season. Or are you talking about a video game? Because I have no idea what you're talking about, Benedict. Any great ones waiting on us? Got a lot of big spawns today, guys, but none of them have actually made diamond yet. We've been trolled 4 different times today. Okay, Great One Bay doesn't have a great one on that buck. It's a wide deer out there. Can't tell what he is. I think it's level 4. Yeah, it's got to be level 4 from what I can tell. And we're missing respawns over here. That's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead, and we just shot out these spawns, so I'm not going to worry about them. Let's go up here to Puke Marrow. Well, we just checked it, actually, didn't we? Okay, let's go ahead and check the ocean, guys. I know this will take a few minutes. I know it's a little bit boring, but I do need to check my solo zones at least once before the stream ends today. Along the coast right now, I think there's like 4 bucks that have been misbehaving. And once again, I forgot to go check my pond. I need to go to the pond, actually. I need to go up here and actually check this corner first. Alright. Let's go see what's over here in this corner. It should just be all level 2s and maybe baby level 3s. Thought I saw something standing there. There was nothing there, though. Can't see due to all the trees. Let me get down here where I can see under the trees. Like I said, these solos shouldn't have anything in them, I don't think. No, they're still just the baby level 2s. Alright, we're good. Let's move back down to the ocean now. What are you guys' thoughts on Way of the Hunter 2? Has anybody been watching like Flinter's videos or Scarecrow's videos or anybody's out there that's been doing Way of the Hunter 2? What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that it's going to be a lot better than Way of the Hunter 1? Do you think it's going to be about the same? I heard that before they launch it, all their antlers are going to get reworked to make them more realistic, and apparently they're going to work on a few other things that some people in early access have been complaining about. But yeah, what's your all's thoughts on Way of the Hunter 2? Like, I'm actually looking forward to playing that game later this year. Yep, there's a new solo. I believe. No, that's the one I left. Yeah, that's the one I left. Never mind, we're good. No, he ain't. That's level 2. That's a new one. That is a new one, and he is too big. Well, I thought he was new. What am I doing? I need to go get the 4-wheeler. Well, I can't really take the 4-wheeler, though. Because if I take the 4-wheeler, I'm going to scare off anything that's on the other side. So I can't do that, actually. It's way better than the first. Yeah, I know, Wolf. Yeah, like I said, in my personal opinion, I think that Way of the Hunter 2 is going to dwarf Way of the Hunter 1. Like, all the quality of life fixes they've done, they've really been updating it constantly in early access. They've already told everybody that the 5-star animals are messed up right now, and that even the ages are showing incorrectly. So they said that all of that's going to be fixed before main launch. I won't be able to get it on launch day, guys. Like I said, I'm getting Wolverine at the start of September. So, like September 15th is whenever Wolverine drops, and then I'm also going to be wanting to do a playthrough of that game if it's good enough, which I'm sure it will be. And so I probably won't be touching Way of the Hunter until about October is my guess. I'm guessing October will be whenever I'll get it. Either towards the end of September or the beginning of October is whenever I'll be able to buy that game. But yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to it. I think Way of the Hunter 2 is amazing. And honestly, I'm not lying when I tell you guys this. Way of the Hunter 1 had a chance to actually steal me from Call of the Wild way back when. Because I was raised like Deer Hunter 4, Deer Hunter 5. I don't know if any of you guys played those games. But they were very hunting like type games. So you actually had to go out and you actually had to hunt for things or find where like a lot of their spawn points were, and then just hunt over the spawn points. And it was a lot of fun. It was sort of like deer hunting camp, only a little bit more sophisticated. And those types of hunting games have always been my favorite. Call of the Wild is definitely one of my favorites of all time. But the fact is that I just get more entertainment out of the Great One Grinds than I do out of free roaming. Because on this game, for me, the fun factor comes from the shoot 'em up side of it. So like I said, for me, I think that Way of the Hunter 2, if it's really, really good, I could end up becoming a Way of the Hunter content creator instead of a Call of the Wild one. I would still be playing Call of the Wild, obviously, but I'd probably be playing more Way of the Hunter than I would be this one. I'd probably play this one whenever I get in the moods for Great One Grinds, and then outside of that, I'd probably just do nothing but Way of the Hunter. if it's that good. Because Way of the Hunter 1 definitely had a chance to steal me from Call of the Wild. You'll be getting early access, dude. How do you get early access? Is it for PC only? Like I would love to get early access to some of these games and make videos for you guys, but I don't know how to do it. And plus, I don't think I'm big enough. I think that you have to be at least 1,000, like 1 to 5,000 people strong before they'll even consider you. At least that's what it said on like Call of the Wild. You have to have at least 5,000 subscribers, I believe, or close to it, or something like that. Yeah, I hear that, Raven. I hear that. Yeah, this year, I think the only other games that I'll be getting this year is Way of the Hunter 2 and Wolverine. However, if Hunting Simulator 3 turns out to be really good, because I'm going to be keeping my eyes on Hunting Simulator 3 as well. And if it turns out to be really good, I might be buying it as well. But like I said, the first 2 Hunting Simulators were crap. So this would have to be an absolute banger before I even consider it. Yeah, this buck just does not want to be a baby. He does not want to be a baby. Oh, got you. So you have to pay for like a certain edition of it. Okay, got you. Well, I doubt that I'll be able to do that, Wolf, but that is incredible. But yeah, like I said, I will keep an eye on it, and depending on how much it is, if I can afford it by the end of the month of September, I may try to get it in early as well. But again, I'm not sure if I'll pay the extra bucks just for a week early. I got great ones I can grind in that time, but we'll see. I am definitely going to be getting it though. Like, there's no way I won't be. That game looks amazing. Although I really haven't. I mean, Wolf, or anybody else in chat who's actually watched some of the Way of the Hunter stuff, do you guys truly believe that the suppressors do anything in the game? Like, I know that they're a cool feature where you can put a suppressor on your gun, but like, I haven't seen anything like tactically needed for them, if that makes sense. Like, every time I've seen people play the game, it's like there's no, to me, there's just no reason to even have a silencer on, because even when you shoot animals, like they still pretty well spook every time you shoot them, even with the suppressor. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about the suppressor? Have you guys thought that it's been doing anything for Way of the Hunter, or no, not really? I'm gonna leave that guy. We're almost done, guys. We just gotta get around this corner here and check this little pocket there. So that's all we gotta do. But we are nearly done. Checking solos, that is. What's up, big game? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it clean. Hope you're doing well today, buddy. If you have any questions for me, I have nearly 5,000 hours in the game, 14 great ones, and I'm mostly a great one grinder. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. You also have some very educated people in chat. Yeah, it's very good to have you, man. Hope you enjoy your time being here. Right now, we're just kind of like debating on Way of the Hunter stuff right now, because I'm currently checking my my solo zones, because I've been having a few bucks that have not been cooperative. But that's what we're basically doing to pass the time right now, is talking about Way of the Hunter 2 and different things concerning that game, because I'm really looking forward to that one. All right, guys, that is all my solo zones. Nope, it ain't. I thought where we were was already over here. That's my bad. We got to get over the next mountain. So we gotta get over this one and check the next area, and then we'll be done. Yeah, I'm a PlayStation guy. Everything I do on my channel is PS5. And at the end of every month, we do a multiplayer stream with everybody, where I actually open up my maps to the public and play with everybody. So, and then also next week, we're celebrating 700 subscribers. I'll be putting out a community challenge for everybody. There'll be 3 first place winners. And those 3 people will be competing for the same prize, but I won't tell you what it is until next week. But yeah, next week we are having another trophy competition for everybody. And then all of you guys can participate, whether you're in my Discord or in my community tab. You have to at least be subscribed to the channel and for at least 24 hours to use the community tab. You definitely do not have to be in my Discord if you don't want to be. But if you want to be there, there will be a special tab for you guys to put your submissions there as well. But yeah, we're mainly a hunting and fishing channel. So we mainly play Call of the Wild, which we don't really play Fishing Planet too much, but we do play Fishing Planet from time to time. And we also do Deer Hunting Camp. But yeah, and then also Way of the Hunter. So it's mainly a hunting channel, but we also stretch out and I do some playthroughs from my favorite storyliners, and we also do some live streams for other games as well. Like right now, we're doing Water Park Simulator as our variety game, and I'll be doing a playthrough of probably God of War 2018 and also Wolverine. So, and then after Wolverine's launch and I do the playthrough for it, I'll probably return to God of War and do Ragnarok. So we do a little bit of everything on my channel. I kind of want my channel to be mainly around hunting and fishing, but at the same time, I want it to be like accessible for other people as well who like variety type games. So we do a little bit of everything on the channel. I'm sorry, Big Game. We have some people that actually are on Xbox. But yeah, yeah, we do. I don't know if you're on PC or Xbox, but I have a variety of people that may play multiplayer with you off stream if you want to. I know that a few of my people play together. I don't really have very much time to do anything outside of live streams, but or the multiplayer streams, so it's really hard for me to play with anybody. But I do that from time to time, where if I have any extra time and enter in my Discord or whatever, I may put out that hey, I'll be playing multiplayer at this time. At least this is for the future. I mean, like I'm planning on doing that in the future, where there'll be just certain days where if I feel like playing Call of the Wild, I'll put it out on my Discord and on the post tab, letting everybody know that hey, I'm gonna be playing more multiplayer from this time to this time today. If you guys just want to hang out, but like I said, that'll probably be like down the line. Alrighty, so I've not seen any solos that we need to necessarily worry about. I think that we're good, to be quite honest. So, just to make myself feel better, let me go check Puke Marrow one more time. And as long as there's nothing here for me to shoot, then I'll be satisfied with my HM for now. Oh, thank you, Big Game. I appreciate you for the subscription, man. And if you have any of my friends or family that you think might enjoy the channel, I really would appreciate their subscriptions as well. We're aiming for 750 right now. I would like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So I really would appreciate any help you can give, man. I really would. 20 kills, 1 diamond, 1 rare until into your mule deer grind. That's awesome, man. Is this your first mule deer grind, by the way? Yeah, I did Silver Ridge Peaks recently and got a mule deer. I think that mine was, it was a long grind. I think that mine was like 2,600 and something before I got my mule deer off there. But I got like the mule deer that I was wanting. I got the double drop time, big rack double drop time and it was Dusky Drift. So that was amazing. I have 14 great ones and no super rares. And 5,000 hours almost to playing this game, both on PS4 and PS5. I've never even laid eyes on a max level animal that had a rare color. They've just evaded me. I've gotten great ones, I've gotten diamonds, I've gotten rares. And even gold rares. But I've never once even laid eyes on a max level animal that had a rare color. So, the game has been pretty rude to me as far as that's concerned. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and reset time, guys. I know there's still like 10 minutes left in the day, but we're going to go ahead and reset time and get back on the main grind. We'll do about 2 or 3 more runs. Hi, puppy. My dog just walked over here and just laid her head down in my lap. She's wanting to see you DDLE. And she knows she's not allowed to right now, but she's wanting to. Poor thing. Go lay down, puppy. Yeah, Daddy's busy. I love you so much, but Daddy's busy, okay? Go lay down. Go on, go get in your beds. Good girl. Thank you, Big Game. I really appreciate the support, buddy. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Also, as I tell everybody that comes in here, if you are interested in being a mod for my channel, it is early goings. But every 100 subscribers, I try to add at least 1 more mod However, you have to be somebody that is here for at least 2 out of 3 streams a week, and you have to, or at least as many as you can be. And you have to be somebody who's at least going to lurk in the chat and talk to people whenever they need you, or you have to be somebody who's willing to be active in chat, which you've already showed that you are. So you have to be at least 13 years of age as well. But yeah, if you are interested in being a mod, make sure that you and your that you come around all the time, and you may land it one day if you're interested in it. All right, let's see what else here. Level 4. I'm gonna let them get to their zones, guys. I don't want to shoot them while they're way out there. But yeah, Raven, you need to look into getting a little PS4 or something. That way you can play with us in multiplayer streams. And if people think that you're crazy for wanting to buy a PS4 for just that one purpose, then just tell them, hey, do you get to play with the YouTuber? This should solve everything. I'm cutting up, of course. Yeah, my aim for today's stream, guys, was to at least make it to 2,000 kills. And it looks like that we might have a chance to do it. We've got another hour and 15 minutes. So we're at 1965. So we should be able to at least get close, if not right. I'm going to run it at 2,000 today before the end of the stream. But honestly, it's probably going to be quicker than that, because I think I get like 20 kills per run. So we should be over 2,000 by the end of the stream, unless we get a great one. I hear that, Raven. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Raven. I always forget that you just don't have PS Plus. Like, I always forget that. That's on me. I apologize. Yeah, I always forget that that's the reason why you don't play, is because you don't have PS Plus. So, my bad. Dude, we're still missing animals. The last 2 great ones I've gotten, animals were missing too, so hopefully that means something, guys. Alrighty. Let me run around this corner real quick. These other group of animals. Where did they come from? Those are like 3 random solos. Okay, one of them can be left, but I don't know where the other 2 came from. That's very interesting, though. I bet they're drinking like over here in this corner. I need to check on that. Ow. I need to get out of here before I die. Ooch. Yeah, I don't know where those 3 came from. I have to check on that. That was very interesting, though. Thank you, Big Game. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. I really mean that. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, guys, W to Big Game, guys. He got us back up. He got us some three more subs. So I really appreciate you, man. That's a big level 4. Big estimate on that level 4. I don't think he's a dime. That's a big estimate on him. There's a level 5. Not too bad. We're getting some really good respawns today, guys. Just nothing, unfortunately, no great one. Got both of them. see. That guy has turned the absolute wrong way. So, we're going to try a 22 trick on him. Okay. Stop walking, sir. There we go, got him. Alrighty. Grab that level 5. I'm gonna let the other ones walk. I don't really, there's way too many does around that other buck, so I'm just gonna let him go. 1970, guys. We are 30 kills away from 2,000. Thank you, Big Game. I really appreciate you helping me out, man. Thank you so much. That was a gold. I saw him. But yeah, W Big Game, man. I really do appreciate all your help today. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll reach 800 soon, and hopefully we'll have 1,000 by Christmas. That's what I would like for my Christmas present this year, is 1,000 subs. Or at least get close to it. Maybe even over it. You never know. Troll, troll, troll. That's all we ever got today, guys. We've gotten trolls and more trolls. That's 5 trolls today. Not a single diamond. We've had 5 level 5s now, and every single one of them trolled us. That is just sad. Hopefully, though, that means a great one is about to spawn, because I've had one great one that spawned in after I had like 10, like several trolls in a row. I had several trolls, then I had a great one. So, you never know. Okay, we got them both. That would be great, Raven. Yeah, just be like, okay, sure, I'll give you guys a face reveal, and then like the face reveal is just of you wearing a Raven mask, so they like still don't even get to see what your face looks like. That'd be the funniest troll in the world. That'd be hilarious. Mean to everybody that was expecting to see your face, but that would be funny. For me personally, Call of the Wild is one of those games that really you don't really need a face cam for it. But there has been a few games that we play, such as Water Park Simulator and stuff, where I wish I could use it. But you gotta respect the wife's wishes, and my wife just doesn't want my face out there, and I can't really blame her, because these days people can be kind of rough, and there's been some hacks and stuff happen. So she's just worried that if I use a face cam, it could hurt us. So that's the reason why I don't use it, is just simply because that she doesn't feel comfortable enough with me using it, and I just respect that. So I hit him, and he's gonna die. That's good. That's all that matters. Oh, it's a bad shot. Need to get another bullet in there. That's a big boy. I'd like to get him. Perfect. Can I get you too? Well, it's going to kill him, but I'm going to have to track him. Okay, let's try that shot. Dude, I thought that was long. I must have hit him in the stomach. That's okay. Get out of the water. Don't float. Thank you so much. Alright, we're good. So, that would be 1, 2, and then 3 on the hill. 4 and 5. Yeah, the 5th one died. Yeah, right there. And then 6 back there. So that's 6 of them. So 1978. Alright, let's go claim them. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you. Yeah, I got really good mods, man. Like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of time to play with them, to play on multiplayer or anything outside of streams. But I have some very friendly mods and stuff that I usually like to play with my subscribers. So yeah, I should play with you. And if I could play with you guys, I would too. But I'm on PS5, so until they hopefully eventually add cross-platform to Call of the Wild, unfortunately there'll be some people that just won't be able to play with me. But dude, I hope that comes to Call of the Wild one day. Like, I would love to see them remaster this game, maybe put it in Unreal Engine 4, or excuse me, Unreal Engine 5 or something. And I would love to see a cross-platform come to the game. That would be absolutely amazing. And I am sure I'm not the only person who would think that way. So let me ask you guys another question real quick, so that we can keep the chat going. How do you guys feel about Hunting Simulator 3? The first two were absolute flops. So do you guys think that Hunting Simulator 3 is actually going to be a really good game, or do you guys think that they're just making it look like it's going to be really good, and then when it comes out, it's going to flop again? But what is your all's thoughts on the third deer hunting simulator, or hunting simulator? I mean. Because honestly, I don't know where I fall and like how I feel about it, to be honest. The first two games were just crap, and that's the reason why I never played them. But this third one looks like it might have some promise. Like, it really does. It kind of sort of looks like a totally different game in a way, in my opinion. But I just don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Just that deer's blood. Okay, it's right there. Thank you, Duke. I appreciate you. Let's go get my four-wheeler. And let's finish tracking this guy. It already sounds like an airplane. Oh, you actually like Hunting Simulator 2? Well, the only reason why I didn't like it was because of the way that the animals just kind of like are just there. Like they're just kind of like roaming around the map, but they just act robotic. Like they just don't act like they're alive. I mean, they act like what they are. They act like they're just computerized animals, if that makes sense. And you basically just go out and shoot these animals that are just kind of like lobbing around and stuff. Like, it's not a bad game. It's definitely a lot better than the first one, but I still think that both games are just not that great, to be honest. That's one of the reasons why I never really played it. Is just because I'm just waiting. I just play the games that like appeal to me the most. $1978, boys and girls. Anything in Great One Bay? That buck right there has been my great one 2 times over. He has been both of my great ones for me. Nothing too special, doesn't look like. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the bigger one. I don't know how that wasn't a heart shot. Or how that wasn't a shot on the lung or anything, actually. Oh, stop stopping. Alright, he's gonna die. That's good enough. As long as he dies, that's all that matters. Alright, let's see. Grab this guy. There's the other one. I thought he was down there drinking. It turns out that he was up above the other one. Okay, I got the intestines. That's good. Intestine shot again. And that guy took one step too soon. That should still kill him right there. Yeah, it is. Alright, good. That's all that matters, as long as we got them all. What do you do to have to be a mod? 3 things. You gotta be at least 13 years old. Second thing is that you got to be at least, I try to stream to about 3 days a week if I can. And I'd like for you to be there at least 2 out of those 3 days a week, if not all 3. And whenever you do attend the streams, make sure that you're here for the whole thing, whether it's lurking or whether it's actually being active in chat or both. And then also make sure that you're pretty educated in the games that we play. So as long as you know Call of the Wild pretty well, any of the hunting games that we're going to be playing, stuff like that, then yeah, you have a chance to be a mod. It's basically just an attendance thing is the main thing. You just got to be here all the time. Make sure that you're active in chat. Make sure you're at least 13 years of age. And like I said, I'll get to know you over time. So it does take a few months for me to consider you as a mod, either way you look at it, because I got to learn how your personality is and make sure that I think you're a good fit. But yeah, that's pretty much all it really entails. And then I choose people based off of their personalities, their education on the hunting games that we play, and just how active they are in chat. Or if I end up getting somebody that comes in here who is a really big fan of the channel and they're here all the time, and then they do something like what you're saying. If anybody were to do something that made my channel like explode in popularity and they really helped me out, then yeah, I'll probably mod you just for that reason as well. But I don't do managing moderators on my channel, so nobody will ever be able to manage my videos or anything. But I will mod people as like the chat moderators though. And if you become a mod for my channel and you're on my Discord, I'll also make you a moderator for my Discord as well. But yeah, and then moderators' jobs is the same as anybody else's. Make sure that people are following guidelines, and make sure that you're like the #1 supporters of the channel. You know, always making sure you're talking in chat, encouraging other people to talk in chat if you can. Making sure that people aren't talking, cursing up a storm in chat, or being nasty in any way, because I like to keep my stuff clean. Things like that. But again, though, it does take several months for me to actually decide to make you a mod, though. Like, I think that the most recent mod I've added was Prayer. And I was going to add Sirius as well, because both of them for the past, like, 4 months have been extremely good on the channel. And I felt that they deserved it after 700 subscribers. So I added Prayer, but Sirius is about to start college, and he's not sure if he'll be able to make it to the streams very often. So he's gonna take a few weeks to college to see how much free time he has before he decides if he wants to be a mod. And I really respect that, because it shows that he's wanting to take it seriously. So. $1981, guys. We're 19 kills away from 2,000 kills. If they add crossplay to Call of the Wild, y'all want to see me on the news? Woman dies when Xbox One explodes in her face. No, Raven, don't die, because then I won't have my mod anymore. I need you. And that was the end of Raven. Dead in a pile of feathers. Dude, I thought that was going to be a bigger, like, I knew that was level 5 when I saw it, but I thought that was going to be much bigger due to the spread. Oh well. There we go. What kind of a shot did I hit on that buck? He's like not wanting to die. Well, he's going to, at least. I guess that's all that matters. Level 5. Honestly, it's going to be a small diamond, so I don't really care that I'm going to mess him up. Don't really care that I messed him up, because that's a small one. I'm only taxing 260s and above, so if it's not big rack, I don't really care. Or if it ain't rare, I mean. Rare or big rack, I'll take care of it, but trolls or small racks, I just don't want nothing to do with them. I already have too many of them in my trophy lodge as it is. I was hoping for the next shot. I was just trying for the next shot for something to do that was fun. That's okay. Where'd you come from? I mean, we hit him, and we hit something good, apparently. I don't know where that buck right there came from, though. Alright, Big Game, sounds good. I appreciate you. Your Xbox One sounds funky. The only thing that's wrong with my PS5 right now, if I had to say that something was wrong with it, is that whenever you take a disc out, sometimes it has the disc tray doesn't really want to work too well. Like most of the time it will. Like 9 out of 10 times it'll work without problems. But sometimes it'll act like it just doesn't want to pull discs in. Like it'll push discs out well, but whenever you try to feed it a disc, sometimes it just seems like it doesn't want to take the disc in. But that's like the only time that my PS5 ever has any like issues. Dude, what? Where are all these solos coming from? And not even a single one is a great one. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but still. Nail that guy. Then it's all the bucks in that area. So let's switch over to here. Dude, some of these shots today, I have not understood why they were not better than what they were. Like, they'll all kill, but for some reason, it's just like, some of these shots feel like they're so good. And then as soon as I shoot them, they're to crap. There we go. Alright, let me count real quick, guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll have the count when I'm down there. Sorry, guys, I gotta count real quick. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 of them. No, 10. 10 of them. So we got 10, but most of them were solos. 1991, guys. We are literally 9 kills away now from 2,000 kills. And we're starting another run. Have a sec, guys. A lot of people in chat. Let me catch up with you guys real quick. I have an OG Xbox One and haven't touched it in a while. Oh my gosh, right? That's a zero. It's probably the same way. It might be. I threw mine in a microwave and I think it helped. Oh man. Big Game, I think you're talking about food, not your console. Oh gosh. The only reason I'm not wanting crossplay is because of PC. Well, yeah, because of the cheaters and stuff. But I mean, think about it for like content creation though, for like content creators. You would be able to like do a lot more collabs. Because you could actually play with people from console. So from that perspective I'd understand, but yeah, it would introduce a lot more cheaters to console multiplayer, so maybe just Xbox and PlayStation then, where they make it cross-platform for consoles, but not for PC. To work around that. That could be a thing, maybe. My Xbox One, I'm like, is everybody ready to lift off? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I get that too, Zero. I think the Great One is spawning. I hope so, Big Game. I really do. All the 3s and 2s are showing up. I mean, you never know, man. Like I said, I hope that it's happening if we're talking about mine. But we did have several level 4s and a couple level 5s in this run, too. So, I don't want to get too excited. But the last 2 times I got Great Ones, I actually had respawns that just did not want to come in anymore. Like, the last 2 times that I've gotten Great Ones, both times I just had respawns that just was not coming in. Like, they just refused to show up. And just out of nowhere, whenever they came back, they had Great Ones in them. So, like I said, I try not to get my hopes up too high, but everybody wants Great Ones. You know how it goes. It's really hard to stop the feeling, actually. Oh crap, was that a diamond? I meant to check him out. Oh yeah, it was a diamond. It was diamond potential, but he was a little one if he was one. I forgot to check him out. Yeah, his max estimate was like 256, and I'm only taxing 260s and above. So, he wasn't nothing too special. Your Xbox One is 12 years old? Oh my gosh, man. I don't have any of my old consoles anymore. I sold them all. I had an Xbox 360. I played everything from the PS1 up. And so the PS1 was the very first console I ever played, and I've played every console since then, pretty much. Even on the Nintendo side. But I quit playing Xbox after the 360 era because of Spider-Man. Whenever Spidey has been my favorite hero ever since I was a real little kid, and whenever Insomniac announced that they were doing a Spider-Man video game, I just went PlayStation, and I've been PlayStation ever since. And it was very nostalgic for me because the very first game I played on PS1 was Spider-Man for PS1, and that's actually where I developed my love for that hero. So yeah, whenever Insomniac announced that they were going to start a new Spider-Man trilogy, yeah, I was all PlayStation, and I never really went back after that. And plus, I've also been introduced to some of the best single-player storyline games in the world that are PlayStation only, such as God of War and Spider-Man, of course, The Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Forbidden West. Like, all of those games are amazing, and they're not available on Xbox. So, for me, that's the main reason why I say PS5, is for the single-player campaign. Because that's pretty much what I'm playing whenever I'm not doing Call of the Wild. If I want to play a video game, it's usually a single-player storyliner. So, because I just love those. I don't know why I was running up through there. I collected all the bucks. I may have missed one, but that's okay. That one deer won't come back as a great one, but that's fine. I don't know where it is, if it is there, and I just don't feel like cracking it, so we're just going to pick up this last buck here and move on. Oh yeah, Raven. Like, in the MCU, my favorite was always Iron Man until Spidey showed up. And then, of course, Spider-Man is now my favorite out of all of them, but I love Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I'm very intrigued to see how he does as Doctor Doom, although I kind of wish it would have been somebody new. But I'm kind of thinking they're going to be going with the comic timeline where Strange takes over Tony Stark's body because of his jealousy over him, and they were like college roommates. And Doctor Doom, I forget his real name, but Doctor Doom, Victor decided to build a machine with Tony Stark, and he had Tony under the impression that it was supposed to be doing something totally different, when in reality it was actually a mind swap type machine. And he tricked Tony to getting inside of it, and ended up taking over Tony Stark's body and all of his life. And what made that comic book so funny is that even though Doctor Doom was like very powerful and had all of Tony Stark's like stuff at his disposal, in the comic run, Tony Stark actually was the one who ended up saving Latveria and did like everything that Doctor Doom couldn't do. So it was really funny because Tony Stark eventually became a failure, while Tony Stark in Victor's body actually turned Victor's actual life around because there was no way to reverse the thing. And that whole plan just backfired to Doctor Doom, and I thought that was like one of the funniest stories. One of the funniest karma stories in the world. Yeah, I love that story to death. It's so good. And if you guys haven't seen it, I think that there's several YouTube videos out there that actually that will talk you through and show you comic strips and stuff of certain comics. And I've watched a lot of those, and that's where I've seen that at. But yeah, it's just Doctor Doom takes over Tony Stark's body, I believe is the name of it, or something like that. And it's just a funny story. It's just all about karma. Tom Holland is your favorite Spider-Man because he makes Spider-Man feel very human, in my opinion, and he is probably the saddest Spider-Man in your opinion. So, the way that I would do it, and this is coming from a die-hard since 2001 Spider-Man fan, without reading the comics, I'm a video game and movie and TV show watcher. So that's where I get all my information from. But in my personal opinion, the best Spider-Man to ever exist, and I mean out of any kind of platform, is sort of a Batman DCU type thing. To me, the 95 series Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man ever told. In my opinion, that was the best comic book run show in the world for Spider-Man, was the 1995 series. But if I had to choose from the live action people, the way I always put it is that Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker, and he's also the saddest in my opinion because his movies had like a lot more traumatizing events that happened to him. So in my opinion, he's the saddest, but he's also the best Peter Parker. I would say that Andrew Garfield is the most iconic Spider-Man because he is so good with his quippage. Like, he's so good at like throwing in the Spider-Man quips. So, in my opinion, Andrew Garfield is the most iconic, but not necessarily the best, but the most iconic Spider-Man. And then I would put Tom Holland as like the best of both worlds. I think Tom Holland nails both roles. I think he's the first actor that has actually been like good overall as both Peter and Spidey. So I actually do not really have a favorite necessarily because all of them are amazing for their own ways. But I will say that Tom Holland is probably the most recognized now. But I love all three for their own reasons. There we go. Alright guys, it has been a while since I've said anything, so if you guys are enjoying your time being here at the stream, please make sure that you guys help my channel grow. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year or more, so I really would appreciate your subscriptions. Also, make sure that you guys hit the like button for me. Every time someone hits the like button, it is free, and it tells the YouTube servers that you guys love my content and want to see my channel grow, and it actually feeds more people into my channel, so I really would appreciate the like button get hit. That's actually the most important thing on my channel right now besides subscriptions, and I really would appreciate any all of your support. We try to stream 3 days a week, and my wife's schedule is now making it to where I can possibly do 4 days a week. And we try to put out videos and shorts whenever I can. I'm very busy outside of streams, but I try my best to post things for you every week if possible. And like I said, guys, I would love this to become my full-time job in the future, doing Call of the Wild and playthroughs of my favorite storyliners and streaming on the other types of variety games as well. That is just my dream, and I really hope that, and I really appreciate it if anybody out there would help me achieve that. My family has a really hard time believing that this is going to turn into anything, and my ADHD issues really haven't been helping that much. So, like I said, I would love to be able to do this. Take that guy out. I don't see the other three. We had some solos over there last time I came through here. I do not know where they came from. But we did have like 3 bucks that were over here. I'm going to leave that guy there, guys, by the way. I'm still going to count his kill as 1995. But we're not going to pick him up. The reason why is because I don't know where he's going to end up spawning, and I do not want him to be a Great One. I only want my Great Ones to spawn in my main zones. So any solo that I shoot, I usually leave it because that guarantees that no matter where it goes, it cannot be a Great One. So at least you know you're not getting any of them in your solo zones. Of course, whenever I'm doing the actual herd management, I shoot everything and claim everything. But once I start my main grind, I'll just leave all the solos at that point. Because obviously I don't want a Great One spawning spawning outside of my main zones. Your respawns are so wonky right now. What's going on with them, man? Like, what are they doing? My respawns are actually sadly kind of normal today. I ain't gonna lie. We started off with like a few diamonds, but overall my respawns today have actually been pretty normal for the map. Haven't seen any kind of real wackiness today, which again is kind of unfortunate, but it happens. Are you gonna drink? Yes, you are. Well, we got both of our bucks back. That's good. Sadly, neither one of them is anything important, but I'll take it. There's our 2. So that one's going to be drinking, so let me reload just in case any follow-ups. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Got all 4. The very next kill, guys, makes 2,000. So what we're going to do, like I said, I like to try to get my Great Ones on even numbers if we can. But the very next kill is going to make 2,000 kills. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around all my zones real quick, and we're going to double check for a great one. If there is a great one, it is going to take number 2,000. But if there is no great one, then unfortunately we're going to have to return where we left off and just keep going. But every time we're about to break a new 1,000 kills, I always make sure that I check my map because I try to make my great ones fall on those numbers. The closest I've gotten was 1301. And that was on New England Mountains. Alright. Let's see if there's a great one anywhere else on my map, guys. We're just going to check and see if there happens to be one, because I would love for it to be number 2,000 on the dot. That'd be awesome. Oh, gotcha, Mark. Well, I mean, hopefully that means something, man. Now, if you have solo zones, Mark, and you continue to get small ones, after about 2 more runs, I would recommend checking your solo zones. Because with me, if I notice that I'm getting a lot of babies and just no great ones are spawning in or anything, that usually means that you have either some diamonds or a great one about to spawn, or it means that you already have something in your outer zones that is causing them to fall down. So you might want to go to your exterior zones after the next couple of runs if it keeps up, and just make sure that you don't have any solo level 9s or 8s or anything. Because with red deer, if you have like 2 or 3, and even bears, anything legendary, if you have like 4 different mythicals, like 3 to 4 mythicals on your solo zones, it will act the same thing as 2 diamonds. So you got to make sure that you don't have anything big in your exterior zones, because that can screw up your respawns. Okay. Oh, we got both bucks back, and again, we may have got them both back, but again, they're not anything special, sadly. Come on, Great One B and Great One Bay. Come on, guys in chat. Great One Bay. Great One Bay. Be a great one in this bay. Come on, make number 3. Great one number 3. Come on. No. Dude. Come on. And we're missing we're missing that entire zone over there. No great one there either. I really wanted the great one to fall in 2,000, guys. I really wanted number 2,000 to be the great one, but it may not be. Yeah, I know, Raven. I was hoping it would. What's up, Hunter? Welcome to the chat, man. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it clean. Good to have you, buddy. I have 14 great ones and almost 5,000 hours in the game, so if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. We also have some very educated people in chat. But yeah, make yourself at home, man. Glad to have you. And if you enjoy the stream today, I'd appreciate the like button and subscription from you. We're hoping to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I'd appreciate your help growing. We stream 3 days a week, and sometimes 4. And we also do Great One Grinds. We do Way of the Hunter and a few other hunting games, and we also do playthroughs for storyliners. We have a little bit of everything on this channel. It's mostly a hunting channel, but we also do like we're doing Water Park Simulator on the side right now, and we're also doing live streaming it, and then we're also going to be doing another playthrough for I think God of War 2018. I'm going to try to get it out to you guys before Wolverine launches, and then once Wolverine is launched, we'll do a launch day stream for it, and then I'll do a full playthrough for it, a new game for us. Yeah, man, glad to have you. You're grinding on the feeders. I was thinking about running the drink zones and just see what I get. I hear that. You're gonna have to start watching. I appreciate it, Hunter. And like I said, if you have any friends or anybody that you think might enjoy the channel too, please invite them. Like I said, we're really trying to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. And every 100 subscribers, we're going to be doing something special for everybody. So like we just recently made 700. So next week I'm issuing a challenge to everybody. And as long as you're on my Discord, as long as you're part of my Discord, at least 13 years of age, you're going to be in Discord. But as long as you're in Discord or the community tab, you'll be able to participate in it. All right, guys, no great one in the zones, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to get back to shooting. 2,000 kills in now, guys. The very next buck makes 2,000. Unfortunate, but it happens. So let's just get back to what we were doing. Thank you, Hunter. I really appreciate you, man. All right, let's see. See if we can't get this to work. Also, guys, please make sure that if you guys haven't already, go to my playthroughs on my channel. Like I said, I have everything in playlists for you guys. So all the games that we play here on the channel, every single stream that we have done for Call of the Wild or Deer Hunting Camp or anything is all there for you guys to watch. If you guys are new to the channel, I would highly recommend you guys go back in time and watch some of those playthroughs that I've made. The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 is really, really well done. Those are probably my best playthroughs I've ever done. Spider-Man 2 is really good, but the last 3 episodes have some really bad editing in them. So if you guys are Spider-Man fans, please overlook the edits in those last 3 videos. I will have to go back and correct those at some point. But yeah, I overlooked some really bad edits in those last 3 episodes of Spider-Man 2. But all the other playthroughs that I've done are very, in my opinion, very well edited and a lot of fun to watch. It's just that a lot of people don't give them a chance because a lot of people are here for the hunting stuff. But if you guys do like watching my playthroughs of video games, I do my best to make them as entertaining and skillful as I can make them. In the editing department, specifically. Dude, that buck took off a little bit too soon. Okay, he stopped. There we go. Okay, what's over here? Okay, that big boy is going to be my target. Oh, dude, I was trying for the next shot and I missed. Crap. Well, I hit him. I don't know where I hit him at, though. Oh, I got something. Okay, that's all that matters. It's going to kill him, so that's all that matters to me. Okay, there's that one. Beautiful. I don't want to jinx myself, but this is going so well. Any bucks there standing? Nope, it just does. Okay, that guy's drinking, so we're going to try the double shots. Nailed it. Beautiful. What should I grind? Grind next. I don't know what to decide on. I have mule deer and wolf already set up, but I'm almost 3,000 kills into your mule deer. So with me, if you're getting burnt out on the mule deer, then I would definitely suggest doing something else for a while. But my longest Great One grind was 3,700. My second longest was 3,001. So, like I said, if I was you, I mean, I would stick with the mule deer because once you're in the 3,000 range, at that point, it's definitely just any time now. In my opinion, the game is literally just it's going to spawn your Great One at any point. So I would keep hammering the mule deer if I were you. But if I could choose another one for you, maybe fallow here on Teowara because it's a lot of fun, or red deer on Teowara. Both of them are very fun grinds. Though the red deer usually averages about 1,000 kills for the Great One, but it's still very easy to do. Let's see, moose on Revel and Thule is really good, and also Medved. I mean, honestly, Great One grinds are up to the player. I mean, it really just depends on like what you enjoy doing. Whitetail on Leighton Lakes is really good. Whitetail in New England, if you're willing to put in the time to really like herd manage that entire map, it turns out to be a really good one. The whitetail. But yeah, man, there's a lot of options, buddy. Anything good? No, Wolf. Unfortunately, today has been a day of my trolls. We've had 5 different level 5s today, and every single one of them trolled us. We have not got a single diamond all day today. Even the one that had like 280 as its maximum score was a troll. So yeah, it's been a rough day today, as far as trophies are concerned. Hi, puppy. Let me see. I don't know. Duke, is there any blood back here? You smell anything, or did I get everything? Alright, we're good. 2006, guys. We're now officially at 2006 kills. Probably going to stick with the mule deer because you do got a good point. You already have a Great One Fallow. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, for me, it's like once I'm up there in the thousands of kills, it's like right now with the fallow grind, I'm now 2,000. And for me, at this point, it's going to eat me alive until it spawns. Because I know that I'm way up there in kills. And once it gets to that point, it's just really hard for me to not stop, if that makes sense, whenever I'm doing my grinds. Because I know that it's like literally any kill is going to be the great one. So, once you're into a deep part of the grind, I usually just stick with it as much as I possibly can. But, if you are getting burnt out on it, you definitely don't want to let yourself get there, because then you won't want to play anymore after. Okay, that's still going to kill. Dude, where are my deer down there? I am still missing that respawn. Or those respawns. Dude, don't be a floater. Oh, it's got so far to go, man. That is unfortunate. Let me check this solo zone over here and see if there's anything in this solo zone. Nope, nothing there. Alrighty. Let's get the four-wheeler. So that's 1, 2. I believe I shot one in the middle, if I ain't mistaken. The other one's ATM buck. So, let's see about this one over here. Woohoo! Alright, let's see. That'd be 3. Yeah, I only shot one here. And then we didn't have anything over there. We still are missing that whole zone over there, guys. Great One Bay has, I mean, it's been the same buck, but Great One Bay has brought me two different, both of my great ones. And that's the place we just left. So, all we can do is just keep hoping. We probably have enough time for one more run after this, guys. We're going to shoot out these last 2 points, and then we'll probably have enough time for one more run, because it takes about 15 minutes per run. So, we're probably going to have just enough time. Dude, I didn't know what was going on with that buck for a minute there. His antlers were like floating up in the air and he was way over there. I thought that was a great one that had like the longest antlers in the world. Like for a minute there, I thought that was a great one with like huge like antlers going way back behind him. And it turned out to be a bug. That was strange if I've ever seen strange in my life. I'm going to shoot him anyways because, yeah, he's having problems. There, I put him out of his misery. I was trying to shoot the buck when it tried to take off, but he didn't take off when I was ready for him to. There we go, got him on the sat shot. Okay. Try to get the intestines. Lung works too, I'll take that. Okay, how'd I fare on his buddy? I tried to get him in the head, didn't really work out. Okay, got him that time. That'll bring him down at least. That's 2, 4. And then this hopefully will make 6. What's that guy? Oh! Okay. So I'm going to switch guns. It should be a dead diamond. Yeah, boy. That should make diamond. That one is going to make diamond. 6 level 5s to get 1 diamond today. My goodness. Come on. Beautiful, man. Well, not beautiful that it took us 6 level 5s, but beautiful in the sense that we finally got one, I hope. So that's 2015. I gotta count these before I go and get them, otherwise I forget, I lose track of count. Anything here worth note? Ah, nope, doesn't look like it. About down there in the solo zone. You guys have any bucks I need to shoot? Nope, you guys are still chilling. Alright, you're good. Let's go ahead and shoot these out. Okay, that guy was at a perfect spot and then he decided to walk. Go figure. Okay, that guy's drinking, actually. That guy's drinking. So let's do this little number. And then let's see if we can't get him. That should be right along the back. It is. Alright, let me reload real quick. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be a lung. I thought I clipped that deer's lung. That's okay. He's gonna have to rerun the track cam. So that's 2. And then 3, 4, 5. It should be 3, 4, 5. All right. All right, we're good. So 2020. So we got all 10 back at this point, apparently. That is wonderful. Alright guys, before we reset the time, what number do you guys think I'm going to get the great one on? Anybody who's willing to participate in this, I would really appreciate you guys to participate in it. Guys, let me know, what number do you think the great one's going to spawn? We're at 2020 right now. So what number do you guys think that I'm going to get the great one on? This is officially my my longest fallow grind. And they've been getting longer every time for some reason. My first ever fallow grind was 350. My second one was 1672, and now this one's 2000. So, I don't know what's going on, but every single my grind I've done has gotten longer than the last one. Let's see, how big are you, big boy? How big are you? Finally a diamond today that ain't a troll. We're not going to tax this one because I've already got plenty of these. But at least we got a diamond. And not a troll this time. So I'll take it. 2480, I hope not, but that could work. 2100 on the dot, that'd be better than that one. Hunter says 2500. Dude, be nice to me, man. That's like 500 kills from now. 2050, Mark says, I appreciate that, Mark. I hope that it's soon. That's in the next 30 kills, so I hope so. Wolf says 2067. Wolf, we all know that you just wanted to say 6-7. You're just wanting to use the 6-7 joke. I know that's all you're wanting to do. Guys, I hope so. Like I said, I'm hoping it's before 3,000. I really hope that we don't have to go another 1,000 kills. If we do, we do. But honestly, with the way that it's going, it seems like it's like doubling every time. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna get it before 3,000, but I don't know how much. Because the first one was at 350, the second one was 1672. So, by that math, I'm going to say myself, I'm going to hope that I get it sub 3,000, obviously. But, if I had to give a number for when I think I'll get it, I'm going to say somewhere between 2,100 and 2,300. Is whenever I think it's going to spawn for me. It's somewhere between 21 and 2,300. Because that's where most of my great ones that went over 1,000 were. My moose was 1,200. I had a couple that were in the 2,000 range, like really low 2,000s. So that's where I'm hoping. It's somewhere between 21 and 23. Dude, it took me a year and over 4,500 kills for your first ever great one, and then you lost your account. Oh my gosh, man, that's rough. I've yet to see a great one, so I'm see a great one shot live, so I'd love to see it. Well, here's the cool thing about my channel, man. I do not great one grind off stream. Every single time that I'm live doing Call of the Wild, every one of my great ones has been live. I think there's only been 2. That was my first ever ones that I did not, before I was doing YouTube, that was not shot live. And that was my first ever whitetail and my first ever red deer. But everything else since I started Call of the Wild live streaming has been streamed. So make sure that you guys are here during my Call of the Wild streams, because every great one that spawns will be live. Because I do not continue great one grinds unless I am live. Or unless it's a great one that I already have several kinds of and don't really feel that it's that popular, such as like a wolf or something else like those. Like those great one grinds, I'm allowed to grind off stream some, but even then, I don't really have that much fun grinding by myself. So I usually just don't grind unless I'm live streaming. Duke. Oh, Duke. Come here, buddy. I need you. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Don't need you, Duke. Sorry. Appreciate it either way, brother. Alright, let's go up this way. I found his blood, luckily. There he is. Alright, time to reset time, guys. This is going to be our final run of the stream, everybody. So, and this is also the final. I have 3 more kills. I have 3 more spots I can hunt before I run out of paper in my notebook and I have to change to a new paper. So hopefully we get this great one before we run out of paper today. Your great one mule deer was 1,200 kills. My red deer was 2,000. My other mule deer was 1,100 kills. My goodness, man. Yeah, come on, great one, guys. Let's get it hopped in chat, man. I really want to see a great one. I really do. Like I said, I only want 1 more great one fallow deer, so that way I can have the huddle fallow done. I will return to them again in the future at some point, but after I get this one, I'm going to take a break from them for a while. And then I need 1 more wolf, because in my North American lodge, I'm trying to have 2 great one wolves howling at each other with all the rares behind them. And I need one roe deer. And then after I get that roe deer, we're going to start brand new grinds. I'm going to be doing the whitetail grind in Peru. I'm going to be doing New England Mountains moose. And then I'm going to have a 3rd one that I'm going to let you all choose. So, because I always try to have 3 different grinds that I do at once. Right now I'm just really focused on the fallow because I'm up there in kills and I just feel like it can be any time now. But I usually transfer between 3 different grinds, and so you guys will get to choose the 3rd one whenever time comes. Oh, I know Big Game. She's trying to hop up the chat for great ones. She's like cheering great one, great one, great one. Make sure that's the right buck, which it is. I was sitting here scratching my dog's butt with my toes, and she's just like turned over on her belly, on her back, and wants me to try to scratch her belly. And I can't reach her belly, so I don't know what she's doing. she's just sitting here grinning and wagging and smacking her tail on the ground. This is hilarious. Little pity dog. She's a pit bull, so I say that she has a pity party all the time whenever she gets needy. I can't say that she's having a pity party. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you, don't you, girl? She's looking back at me like, Dad! It's been 8,214 kills since your last great one. My gosh, Wolf. Wolf, so something I've always suggested to people is always make sure that you're hunting for multiple great ones. If you can, until you get like over 1,000 kills, then at that point I usually try to just home in on one single one. But yeah, for me, to keep mine like below 2,000, I have found that if you like are alternating between species, sometimes it can really help. And also, once a great one spawns, if you make the shot count for the next 100 kills, I do believe that the game ups your chances at diamonds and rares, as well as other great ones, but it's only for other species. Like, you might get some diamonds and rares for the same species again, but I do believe that that if you hunt a different species, you can get another great one pretty quick. Because that's how we ended up getting both those black bears. So, I really do believe in it. Dude, what is up with my shooting today? Why is it so bad? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to track both of those guys. Ugh. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but that's unfortunate. Let's go track them first, because I do feel like that's gonna take the most time. Hopefully we can find these guys pretty quick. This will kill them, but I don't know how far they're gonna run. Come on, four-wheeler, you can do better than that. Okay, where does this trail go? Where's the trail at? Crap, man. I hate it when you come to a crossroads and you don't know which direction the deer is headed. Okay, it says that he's headed this way. But then whenever I get over here, there's no tracks. Dick, where's it at, man? No, I'm wanting you to track the blood. Where's it at? Come on, Duke, find him. Okay, there's one. Now, hopefully the other buck is right here next to him somewhere. Is what I'm hoping for. Good boy. Let's see, is the other one near him? Crap, the other one went a different direction. Go figure. Alright, we gotta find the other buck's trail. You're doing multiple Great One grinds? My gosh, man. Well, what you might want to do then is just home in on one species for a while. Because if you're like 8,000 kills in, I would look at which one has the highest kill count, and I would just stick with that one for a while. Because usually the ones that you have the highest kill count on are the ones that are closest to the Great One list in most cases. So, hopefully that's what's going on with yours. But man, that's rough. I'm sorry, Wolf. Hopefully you get a Great One soon, man. 8,000 kills since your last Great One is no joke. That's rough. Okay, where's the other blood trail? Guys, I know this is boring. I'm sorry. I'm just having to figure out where these bucks went. Like I said, I can't leave them because I do want a Great One to spawn in these zones. And they won't spawn if I don't pick them up. So, I gotta go find them. Dude, this buck was seriously just right here. And I didn't even see him. Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, now let's go get the final buck, and then we should be able to keep moving on. We gotta keep pace this time, guys. Like I said, this is our last run of the stream, because we've been streaming now for nearly 3 hours, and I gotta get off at 6, so this is when my wife gets off work. So, I gotta try my best to make sure these next shots really count, so we can move on quick. You just found a max weight pronghorn? Dude, W. I hope he makes diamond. Let me see. I don't know where these other bucks... Yeah, like these bucks right here, I don't know where they're at. But I have like 3 solos down there for some reason. And only one of them I can leave, sadly. Alright, let's move on. Mila, go lay down, baby. Go to your beds. My dog is like trying to get up. Gotta get up here with me as hard as she can. She knows that she's cute, so she's walking up here and putting her chin on my knee and just staring at me. Like, please, baby, I am streaming right now. We couldn't do that if I wanted to. I'm sorry. Come on, dude. Show me a Great One, man. Is there anything over here with this other solo? Nope, just that puny dude. Okay, I think I've only got 1 buck here again. Yep, only got 1 buck. Go figure. Okay. That guy's drinking, so I am going to try to do the drink trick. Keeping him in the bottom of my scope. Alrighty. Got him. Alright, good. 2027, guys. Whew. Yeah, I'll tell you what, next year is going to be some really good games, too. Final Fantasy VII Reunion, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Revelations. Final Fantasy VII Revelations coming out. We got Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, which I've never played the original one, but I'm definitely going to play the remake. And then we've also got what was it? Lara Croft, the next Tomb Raider of Atlantis, is coming next year, and I'm looking so forward to all 3 of those games. I will be getting every single one of them. Not all at once, obviously, but as soon as I can. Your main lodge is stacked, but guess what? Raven accidentally resetted this account the other day, So I gotta restart. Oh my gosh. But luckily you have your main account, which has 2 grinds going on. Yeah, at least you got that. But that's still really rough. That is still really rough, guys. And guys, again, I do apologize that we didn't do our multiplayer stream today like I said we would. And honestly, next week is going to make more sense for it anyways, because next week is our actual celebration for 700 subs. So, like I said, next week's going to be a more fitting time to have it anyways. But, again, guys, thank you guys so much for being here for the streams. Thank you guys for 700 subs. This year, guys, I looked it up, and at the start of this year, we were 500 strong. And in just the last 3 months, we went from 550 all the way to 700. So, we've had some really good growth in the past couple of months. So, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Of course, that is to be expected during the summer season, because that's whenever there's no school going on or anything. But, like I said, for everybody that did subscribe to the channel this year and is still here having a great time being with me, thank you guys. It really means the world to me. And hopefully one day I'll make 100,000 and possibly can make this into a full-time thing. But again, we'll have to see what the future holds. There we go. Roe deer is at 4,561 kills. My gosh. Jaguars are 1,055. That is actually still really high for Jaguars as well. Whitetails at 389. That's not too bad. Wolves is at 217. Also not that far along, so it ain't too terrible. Mule deer is at 2563. 732 into fallow, and boar is at 359. Good night, man. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. Hopefully you get a great one soon. When you're going to be live again? Okay, guys. So we do have some new people in chat. So every single Sunday, afternoon or evening is whenever I post my schedule. So make sure you guys have your notifications on. That way, anytime I put posts out on the channel, you guys will get them along with any videos or streams. Also, make sure that every Sunday night or evening, make sure that you guys go to my actual channel, go to the post section, because every Sunday afternoon and evening I will post what days I'm going to be live, what times I'll be live, and also what games we're going to be playing. So make sure that you guys are there for that. But yeah, every Sunday I'll post my schedule. That's a decent one. It's going to be a troll again. But yeah, I'll be live again. I haven't seen my wife's schedule. My schedule revolves around my wife's. She is the one who is I want to make sure that I'm available whenever she gets home from her job. So my wife lets me have her schedule. I'll probably get it tonight, and I'll know what days I'm streaming by Sunday. So I actually do not know when I'm going to be live again, but it will be next week, and it's any days that I can stream at least 3 hours. Not terrible, not terrible. I just really want a great one. Why won't this zone come in? This has been 3 runs now, and this one zone will not come in, man. I might have to, I might have something there next time we go live, guys. I might have something there next time we go live. In case you guys are wondering, I'm just really eager to get this great one, so I'm just checking all my zones right now. And it's like a ghost town around here. Dude, there's like nothing here. It's like a ghost town right now. I don't have hardly any of my respawns. That's interesting. Try the 2-minute trick. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Give me 1 second. The 2-minute trick, I haven't done it in a while, but it's literally go to your thing, set it for 2 minutes in the main menu. Is that correct? Am I thinking of how to do it correctly? You set it back 2 minutes in the main menu, or is it main menu then set it back 2 minutes? I can't remember. That's a big... How's that not a level 5? My goodness, what a rack on that buck. Well, those respawns just now popped in. Yeah, I know, guys. Thank you all for being here today. Like I said, if you guys have enjoyed the stream today, please make sure you guys subscribe and make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. We try to stream as often as we can. We try to do at least 3 days a week. So I really would appreciate your all's time. I went 2 minutes forward. I think it's supposed to be 2 minutes backwards. But yeah, guys, if y'all are having a good time being here, I really would appreciate to see more of you guys here. Also, if anybody wants to talk to me in chat, please feel free to do so. Like I said, I try to keep my channel very clean, and I don't curse in real life either way, so it's a very clean channel, at least within chat. But yeah, if any of you guys want to talk to me, I'd love to talk to any of you. All I had to do was just come back here, it seems. Because now everything is here. No great one, though. Very sadly. Let me bounce back over here, see if even more come over that way. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much in my big game. Now, guys, I don't do anything over the weekend, but if my wife were to, leave and go shopping for a couple of hours, there is some Saturdays that I might get chances to stream. Like I said, it's very rare, and it just kind of happens out of the blue. So make sure that you guys have your notifications on, because sometimes I do stream on days that I wasn't, sometimes I do get a chance to stream on days that I didn't have planned. Okay. Let's go back to Great One Bay real quick. I still don't know how that thing ain't at level 4. I mean, level 5. That's a big rack. That's probably a level 4 diamond. Let's go back to Great One Bay and see what's there. Well, a 5 medium, but I can tell that's probably another troll. Dude, today has been nothing but trolls, man. We've had 6 level 5s, and every single one of them trolled us. We only have 1 diamond. So technically 5 trolls and 1 dime. We're going to go back through our zones one more time, guys, now that we did the 2-minute trick, and we're just going to check everything one last time, and then the stream will have to come to an end. So hopefully there's a great one here waiting on us. We're at 2027 right now. 2027 kills. That guy looked huge there for a minute. Yeah, the 2-minute trick definitely helped us. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're going to get to see everything, it seems. So I appreciate you. Come on, man. Give us a great one. Please. Please, oh please. Please give us a great one. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. No, we're at 2029. My bad, guys. That's my bad. I looked at the wrong thing. We're 2029 kills high. So, we'll be at 2029, and then next week when we go back to being live, we'll be at 2030. But, unless we get a great one real quick, which I would not care a bit for a great one to be 2030, because that'd be an even number, and I prefer even numbers over odds. Get up in my tree stand. Have a better view. We don't have any deer down there, unfortunately, right now, so no respawns there. We got two more places to check, guys. And then I'll have to bring the stream to a close. Also, guys, don't forget that next week well, I'll tell you in a minute whenever I'll save that for my outro. Nope. Nothing over there, so no respawns for that place just yet. Last chance, guys. There has to be a great one right here, or else that's going to be the end. And there's nothing here. How wonderful. Alright guys, unfortunately that is going to be the end of the stream today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure that you guys hit the like button and subscribe for me. Again, we got a 750 subscriber goal going on right now. Hopefully 1,000 by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you guys help me get there. Also, don't forget, next week I'm going to be releasing a video as soon as I can for deer hunting camp. I'm going to show you guys how you're supposed to build maps on that game and make sure they actually work. I'm going to be building a map from scratch with you guys on there. That's going to be the whole video, is I'm going to build a map in front of you guys and show you how I do it. Because I have 2 maps now, and both the food plots work as well as the animals on the maps. So I'll show you guys how to make that happen. And also, do not forget, for anybody that is subscribed to the channel, next week we're going to be doing a favorite trophy competition. If you guys have done these before, this is the announcement for you all. This is what you guys have been waiting for, and I'll make a video about it next week as well. You guys will have 1 week, starting from Monday night. You guys will have 1 week, or maybe Monday afternoon, depending on if I can stream. You guys will have 1 week until Saturday at night at 12 o'clock in the morning to find the best trophy you guys can possibly find. I will only be taking golds and aboves, rares, diamonds, and great ones. So it has to be a gold rare, a diamond rare, or great one for you guys to submit it. You have to put your submissions in the community tab, or if you're on Discord, I'll have an actual tab there for the competition where you guys can post your submissions. And all the rules and everything, I'll let you guys know about it next week, as well as what rewards you guys will get for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. But again, nobody's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I'm going to choose 3 of my favorites, and then all 3 of you guys will be winners. So because you guys will all get the same reward, but I think you guys will love what the reward is. But either way, guys, hope you all have a great evening. Once again, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, everybody.